going to probably play a little more defense than what he's been playing too. So, you know, we just got to keep them as fresh as we can for 2 kids playing both sides of the ball. Mm-hmm. You know, we're just at a point now, injury-wise, I think, you know, we got several that were missing from just throughout the year. So we're in a position now, these guys got to step up and just play. Some of them haven't played both sides of the ball.
That's right, and I remember even last year getting stung by the injury bug, and it was, you know, your philosophy there was next man up, and they came in and stepped in and did a great job for us.
Yeah, and that's same thing. You know, I think we've got about 13 kids not going to be able to dress tonight overall, but you know that I'm sure Northwest has got several kids that aren't going to be able to dress. So that's one of those things you can't use as an excuse, and you got to have the next man up. It gives another person a great opportunity to go in there and showcase what they got and get some playing time.
All right. Congratulations, Coach, and good luck tonight, and let's beat them good.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, and we're about ready to get this game underway as the teams are meeting at the 50-yard line, and we'll be back in 1 minute and get this one kicked off when we continue. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got. Yeah. I want to see more dunks. Yeah. In buffalo sauce. Yeah. Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time only.
McDonald's is taking it up with their new signature sriracha sandwich, topped with crispy onions, fresh baby spinach, and kale. So I'm taking my voice up with an exclusive sriracha mac sauce with just the right amount of spice, maybe a little more. Now enjoy the same sriracha mac sauce with your McNuggets. Get a 20-piece McNuggets and sriracha mac sauce dipping sauce for only $5. But hurry, it's only for a limited time. Limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
All right, we're about ready to get this one underway, Bubba Cobb, and we have got as the young gentlemen come out on the field for the Dyer County Choctaws. We welcome them and welcome you tonight, whether you are listening right here on Jack FM or you are streaming it live, watching the live version of this. We are streaming it live in high definition on our YouTube page. You can go to Dyer County Choctaw Sports. If you do a YouTube search for that, you will see us live this evening as the Dyer County Choctaws will take on the Clarksville Northwest Vikings. And this, of course, is brought to you as a friendly and free service from your friends at Burke's Beverage and Burke's Broadcasting. We thank them for making this all possible for you. And Bubba Cobb, what do we got to do tonight to get back on the winning ways? We're playing a team that's 1-5, yet we are 0-3 in the region, and really tough. As I was talking with Coach, there's really nobody that comes from up in the Clarksville area, Fort Campbell, what have you, that doesn't have speed, quickness, and size, and we have that again here tonight.
And we've got it tonight. They've got one of the best wide receivers in the state. He was committed to Tennessee, and then he backed off that commitment. Now he's committed to UMass. Everybody that we've played so far has had a tremendous running back. They've had a good, stable wide receivers. They move the ball, but we've moved the ball, as Coach Whittle told you, that the Choctaws gained 400-something yards last week. Our trouble is stopping the other team.
That's right.
We let Clarksville High School last week come down in their first two possessions, just score, twice in, 3 or 4 snaps, and got a quick lead, and it was hard to stop them. And that's what we've got to do tonight. We've got to stop them from scoring. We need to keep moving the ball, moving the sticks, and score every opportunity we get. And we're going to be receiving the opening kickoff. Dyer County dressed in their orange jerseys, orange pants, white helmets.
We're going to see numbers good tonight, Bubba Cobb.
Yeah,
I like it.
Better than normal. And looking at Clarksville, though, they're going to be tough. They're in white uniforms and dark numbers, black helmets, and they're the Vikings coming in tonight.
Green and gold.
Green and gold.
Yep.
Kicking off for them is Paul Moore, and back deep we have Jeffrey Taylor.
It looked like Deion Thompson back there.
And Deion Thompson along with him. And approaching the ball, and it's a high kickoff coming down. It's going to be a little short, taking it to 5 on the far side, coming up to the 15, across the 20 to the 25. He's got a little running room down the sideline, and it's going to be driven out of bounds around the 35-yard line. So a good return on the far side of the field, as Dyer County will be moving from our left to our right.
Well, and some big shoes to fill is in Caden Stafford, who had been doing not only the punting duties but the return duties, and that's going to be shared among some other players as well as his time on defense.
And Caden's not going to be able to play for several games. They're checking him out, but he was able to play in the golf regional. And,
was he?
And did well. That tells you what kind of kid he is.
Yeah.
First and 10 for Dyer County at their own 35-yard line. And first play, we're going to pitch back to the right side. Jeffrey Taylor, he's going to try to get outside, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards, and he's driven out of bounds as they do a good job. 9 and 10, Maddox and Aubrey take him out of bounds after a short pickup of about 3 yards. So it's going to be second down and 7 for Dyer County. As we tried to pitch to the right side, and he kept trying to get outside of them, and they did a good job pursuing. They run a stack 3. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and they move around quite a bit. Handoff right up the middle this time to Jeffrey Taylor, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard as he tries to bounce it outside, and they laterally pursue, and he picks up about 1 yard on the play.
Well, actually, they're going to give him 2. They give him a healthy spot. Look at there.
Well, he must have, that last little burst before he went down, picked up to the 40-yard line. So it's going to be third down and 5 for Dyer County, as we have 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And they're stunning up at the line of scrimmage to bring the linebackers up like they're going to shoot the gaps. Bo Garner, quarterback, gets the play, rolling to the right side, looking downfield, gets past, and it's complete. And he gets up to across the 45-yard line.
That's Whittle that made the catch right there. Aaron Whittle.
Aaron Whittle, as Bo Garner was rolling to the right side, he passed it to Aaron Whittle and picked up a Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County, as the ball is spotted right at the 50-yard line. First down and 10 for Dyer County. Back to pass once again. Got it over to Deion Thompson and picked up a short gain as he catches it on the right sideline and forced out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Northwest.
You got Northeast, Northwest, Kenwood, and Clarksville, right?
And Clarksville High School.
Right.
So second down and 8 for Dyer County, as we have 2 wide receivers to the left. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield. We're going to pass it over the left side. He could not pull it down. Who's at the Bryce
Capps was over there. He felt the footsteps or heard the footsteps of the guy coming at him, and he was a big young man giving chase. Number 9, that was Demarius Maddox, the cornerback, junior, 5'7". He was giving chase, and Bryce heard him coming.
So it's going to bring up third down and 8 for Dyer County. As we have 2 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield along with Bo Garner in shotgun formation. Garner rolling to the left side, passes it to the 45-yard line, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, that was to 23, Nick Butler. It was a good pass, but short of the first down marker by about 6 yards.
Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 45-yard line. Brings up a fourth down and 5, and it looks like we're going to go for it. We were inside their territory. Might as well give it a shot. And we've got 2 backs in the backfield along with Bo Garner this time. 1 wide receiver to each side.
Well, he's going to throw it. They're back there to block. You watch.
Yeah. Long snap.
Or they're going to draw them off sides, one of the 2.
Well, it looked like we're trying to draw them off sides.
Yep.
Well, Dyer County calls a timeout. So, Bruce Hayes communication timeout. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Sors les Pepsi. That's French.
for break out the Pepsi. Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL, Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County tried to draw them off sides to no avail, then calls timeout, and I'm not sure if they're going to go with the punting situation or not. It looks like looks like the offense is back out on there.
Yeah, we're not in punt formation at all. 2 wide receivers to the right side this time, 2 running backs along, and we have most movement. We moved. That's our left tackle.
Yep.
The only time
78 or 79. That's 78 for Dyer County. That is Chase Bailey, the junior offensive lineman, and now we got a punt.
Well, that's the only time we call offensive linemen much is when they do something wrong, and that's a shame because they do so many good things.
Yes, they do.
Because a football game starts and ends at whatever the line does. So now brings up 4th down and 10. The ball spotted at the 50-yard line. We have 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. No score. This is Dyer County, the first possession of the ball game. And Dylan Franklin into punt for Dyer County. Good snap. Has time.
Good punt.
End over end. Comes down, hits at the 25, then takes a backward spin. And it's going to be down at the 28-yard line. So a 22-yard punt. It's going to give Clarksville Northwest their first possession of the ball game at their own 28-yard line, 1st down and 10.
We're going to see what Dyer County's worked a lot on defense, as Coach was telling me earlier outside of the interview when we were talking, and we're going to take a look at what they're doing here. A lot of tackling drills and a lot of staying home, he said.
Well, and Northwest, where they run the spread offense just as Dyer County does, and they come out with Hunter Silverstrom that as their quarterback, using a shotgun. Hand off to the first back through, and that's Nicholson, and he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure he made it back to the line of scrimmage. We had good.
He did. He barely got it.
I think they're going to spot it at a 1-yard loss. So the Dyer County defensive front came up and made a good stop as Nicholson got the handoff. He was about 3 yards behind the quarterback at the snap of the ball, and when he came forward, now the quarterback's under center and a dead eye.
Yep, they'll give him a loss of 1.
Yeah, it's 2nd down and 11. Quarterback under center. This time hands it to the second back through, and he's going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line. He rolled forward from there, but he went down at the 30, so a 3-yard pickup, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. So the Dyer County defensive front is doing a good job of moving over and stopping their backs before they get cranked up.
Was that Nathan Luna, or was that Nicholson again?
It was Nicholson, I believe.
Okay.
This time in the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single running back behind with a silver string. They stop, look over to the sideline. I believe they've called a timeout. So another timeout, this time for Northwest. Bruce Hayes communication timeout. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Hi, I'm Craig Ezreal, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans, with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1957.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL, Dyersburg.
Well, no score here in the first quarter as Dyer County has punted the ball back to Northwest, and Northwest now. We'll see what they can do on offense on 3rd down.
3rd down about 7 with 8:33 remaining in the first quarter. No score. And the officials are standing around the ball. Now they break out of it. We'll make sure everybody was back from the timeout, I guess. Quarterback, and they run the spread offense similar to Dyer County. 1 wide receiver to each side. 1 running back in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, back to pass, looking downfield. It gets pressure, flushes down the pocket, rolls over the right side. Going to throw it out of bounds. They had a receiver right on the sideline, but if he had caught it, he'd have been out of bounds.
Yeah, well, he'd have been out of bounds, and he was well covered by Dyer County defensively and had an opportunity at a sack there, but he was very elusive, was number 17, Hunter Silverstrom. He did an excellent job of getting out of the way.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and 7. Ball spotted at the Clarksville Northwest 30-yard line. We have a man back at the 40-yard line. Good snap. Punt is off. High. It's a good Clarksville Northwest roll, and it's going to roll down inside the 30 and going to be down at the 27-yard line. So it's going to be Dyer County possession at their own 27-yard line, 1st down and 10. 8:16 remaining in the first quarter, no score.
Well, each team has had an opportunity to go on offense to kind of work out the butterflies, and now we're going to see what happens as Bo Garner and company goes back to work.
Well, Dyer County picked up a 1st down, and Northwest did not pick up a 1st down in their first possession, so we'll see what Dyer County can do this time.
Dyer County's got 20 yards on 5 plays, 5 on the ground and 15 through the air. Longest completion was to Aaron Whittle for 10 yards.
Bryce Camp's coming over to the right side. Deion Thompson and Aaron Whittle going to the left side now. Bo Gardner, the quarterback. Backfield along with him is Jeffrey Taylor. Looking to the sideline to get the play. Both teams get their plays from the sideline. They look at the wristband. Neither team huddles up. And that play clock's not running. Not operating tonight, I guess. And the linebackers dancing around. Handoff up the middle to Taylor. And he's crossed the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Into Northwest territory. And he's running hard, buddy. He's going to get down to about the 20-yard line. And a great run by Jeffrey Taylor. As their linebackers were jumping around at the line of scrimmage, he jumped in the hole, the wrong one. And Jeffrey Taylor, off a right tackle, picked up what from the
59 yards.
59 yards on that run. Brian Henson Insurance 1st down for Dyer County. Great run by Jeffrey Taylor. A good block up front, big hole, and then he made most of it as he got into the secondary.
Well, and he blew right by they were showing blitz, and they came back like they were going to come back on Garner, and he just shot right by him. And once he was in the secondary, everybody had blitzed. There was nobody there to get him.
Yep. Fake everybody to the right side, and Bo Garner takes it up the middle himself, picks up 3 or 4 yards on the play, gets down to about the 21-yard line.
It's going to be about the 16, isn't it?
16-yard line. I was looking at the wrong mark.
That's a play they've put in since last week, because the Bo Garner run was
not there before.
That's right. That's right.
Bo hadn't run the ball much. The only time he's actually run the ball is when he had to, when he was scrambling. But that time he picked up about 3 yards.
That was a called play right there.
Quarterback draw. This time he hands it off to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try to go left side, and he skirts around outside, gets enough for the 1st down, and he gets out of bounds. And let's see what they're going to mark it. But that was a Henson Insurance 1st down.
I believe he's inside the 5, so.
He did a good job. It looked like he was going off left tackle, and then he darted back further outside. And did a really good job of picking up the 1st down and gold for Dyer County. I think they're going to spot it at the 6-yard line.
It was a 10-yard pickup for Jeffrey Taylor. He's got 74 yards on 4 carries, and he has exploded out of the backfield.
It really looks good. Good blocking up front. This time hand off to Wells. Wells is going to take it all the way in himself.
The Quentin Wells.
6-yard touchdown run for Wells, and he wasn't touched.
Nope.
That was a great hole that time. Offensive front line doing a great job opening up the holes for the backs. And Wells goes in. This homecoming game tonight. Good crowd here for Dyer County. And that was a
West Family Care Clinic touchdown.
And now we've got the extra point. This Solace Seamless Gutters extra point attempt coming by Trent Uhas. 6-0. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And see, Caden Stafford held, too.
Yes,
so this is another thing they've worked on this week, too.
And
big shoes to fill, Caden.
That's a tough job, too.
It is.
You got to get the snap, put it down, and then Uhas, as he normally does, kicks it right down the middle. 7-0 now. Dyer County on top of Clarksville Northwest. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County takes a lead 7-0 with 7 minutes to go in the first as we get ready for the First Choice Farm and Lawn kickoff. And Bubba Cobb, it's good to strike first.
It is good. We've got that 7-0 lead with 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And if we can continue playing defense the way we started out, because we bottled them up and stopped the run, made them get out of the pocket on the pass, make them throw it high. Trent Uhas into kickoff here, as you said, the First Choice Farm and Lawn kickoff, as they have their return men back at the 10-yard line. Trent approaching. High short kickoff coming down at the 25-yard line, taken at that point, and he goes down the right sideline, and he's tripped up and taken out of bounds as he crossed the 40-yard line, and I thought he was off to the races down the sideline.
Well, he would have been had Austin Lemons, the sophomore defensive back, not tripped him up right there. He made a shoestring tackle and what could have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
And they're going to spot it right at the 40-yard line. First down and 10 for the Vikings from Clarksville Northwest. As they come back out, they line up once again in a spread formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield along with Silvertrim. Man in motion. Silvertrim hands it off to the man in motion. He's going to jet sweep over to the right side, and he's going to get up close to the first down as he gets across the 45, and they're going to be brought down about the 48-yard line.
It was Shakar McClay. He's normally the wide receiver, but he took it on the sweep.
He's the wide receiver that is the D1 prospect that he's committed to UMass, I believe, now.
Shatar McClay. Remember that name.
They line up once again, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're on 48-yard line, back to pass. Throws it over to the right side, and it's deflected by a Dyer County defender.
That's Deion Thompson out there playing defense, and you got to be careful how you throw into him because he's a receiver. He'll catch it and give you a pick six in a hurry.
Well, if he'd picked that one off, it'd been clear sailing because there wasn't anybody between him and the goal line, but he didn't have an opportunity. All he had to do was knock it down, and he did.
Well, that's what Coach was talking about, too, about some guys doing double duty on both sides of the ball this time.
Well, we have to have our quickness back there in the secondary.
That's right.
3rd down and 2. Quarterback under center this time. I formation. Hand off to the running back. He's going to be hitting the backfield and taken down. A loss of yards as he didn't get back to the 45-yard line.
And in there first was number 5 for Dyer County. That is Mason Heathcott, the junior defensive back, and he was camped in the backfield.
The line of scrimmage was the 48, and the ball is now at the 46. 2-yard loss on the play. Really good defense that time by Mason Heathcott. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 for Northwest, and punt situation. Dyer County has a return man back at the 28-yard line. Good snap. Ooh, good pressure, but the good punt. He gets it off. It's going to hit at the 32-yard line, bounce out of bounds about the 29-yard line. So it's going to be Dyer County ball, 1st and 10 as they spot the ball. Let's see where they're going to actually spot it. They're going to spot it at the 32-yard line. I guess it went out of bounds before I realized it did on the far sideline. So 1st down and 10 for Dyer County. 5:30 remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County on top, 7-0, and it's the 3rd possession of the ball game for Dyer County.
Dyer County has scored in 1 of 2 of them, and they have their defense has come to play thus far tonight. They've not allowed a first down.
2 wide receivers, wide right, 1 wide left. Hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try the middle. He's going to pick up a few yards, and They caught him by the toenail, I guess.
They sure did.
Yeah.
That was Tyus Ross, the freshman, 5'8", 164-pound linebacker for the Vikings. He got in the backfield and tripped Jeffrey up with a shoestring tackle.
Pick up about 1 yard on the play as Jeffrey just couldn't get away from him. 2nd down and 9 for Dyer County.
Notice they aren't blitzing as much as they were.
Snap. Pass over to Deion Thompson, gets the ball to 31. He gets up to the 40-yard line and across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Good pass and reception.
They're going to give him about 8 yards on the catch, but it's still going to be about a yard short.
Ball spotted 3rd down and 1. Ball spotted at the 41. They'd get to the 42, across the 42 for the 1st down. And we have 2 running backs in the backfield now with Garner, 1 wide receiver to each side. Hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. He gets across the 45 up to the 50, and he's running down the sideline, runs out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And they're going to spot it at the 42-yard line. So that's a Henson Insurance 1st down for Dyer County, as Jeffrey Taylor is doing a really, really good job. And he's getting some holes now. He's getting some good blocking up front.
That puts him over 100 yards on 6 carries already here in the first quarter.
4:24 remaining in the first quarter, and he's already had a good ball game.
He has. Actually, 97 to be exact.
1st down and 10. Ball spotted at the northwest 42-yard line. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 wide receiver to each side. Crisscross in the backfield, give it to Taylor, across the 40 to the 35-yard line. And that's a nice little counter play. I love that counter play when you get the 2 running backs back
Absolutely,
there.
and you got to guard both of them because one of the other of them's coming out there with the ball, and if you make the wrong choice, you both can't double up on one. Everybody's got to take their man.
Jeffrey Taylor going to come out and take a breather.
He needs one.
Oh yeah, I mean he's running the ball hard already, and it's still early in the first quarter. But Wells comes in and take his place.
He's got 103 yards on 7 carries.
So we've got 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Wells in the backfield along with Bo Garner. Man in motion going from the right to the left. Hand off to Wells. He's going to try the left side, and there's nothing there. Nothing there as he gave a little ground to try to bounce it outside, and he's taken down for the loss. Ball's going to be moved back to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 yards to go for Dyer County. As he tried to bounce it outside, and there wasn't anything there. They did a good job pursuing. That's what happens when you have all those linebackers. They do a good job pursuing.
For those of you who are watching, look at the size of them and the size of us. They're some big young men. Dyer County's got their work cut out, keeping them off their quarterback.
Bo Garner back to pass, looking over the left side. Oh, it's going to be intercepted, and he's off to the races. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And touchdown Clarksville as number 4, Santiago. And Santiago takes it all the way in for the touchdown for Clarksville as we tried to throw the ball out to Deion Thompson, and it was picked off, and that's one of those pick sixes, Chuck.
Yeah.
If you intercept it, you could be gone if you got any kind of speed at all. And Santiago did. 7-6, Dyer County leading by 1 now, with Clarksville an opportunity to go on top. 2:49 remaining in the first quarter, and they're having trouble getting all the personnel for the extra point. As the defensive team was out, now they got to move their offensive team in.
They weren't ready, and they normally score on offense, but they got a quick one here.
Kicking more. Good kick, plenty long, and it's good. So with 2:49 remaining in the first quarter, the score is now tied 7-7. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
This is Patty Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in New Bern. At Johnson Williams Funeral Home, our goal is to provide the highest level of service while maintaining the level of professionalism that has come to be expected from our firm. We realize that each family's needs are different, and our staff is dedicated to answer all questions and respect your choices. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, proud to be serving the Dyer County area for 60 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL, Dyersburg.
Well, just like that, 7-7, and we've got a brand spanking new ball game with 2:49 to go here in the first quarter as the Vikings will kick back to the Dyer County Choctaws.
Well, we were moving it once again, Chuck. And,
yes, we were. That's right.
And then a turnover rears its ugly head, and they take advantage of it and go all the way in for that pick six. So Dyer County received the first choice farm and lawn kickoff. A short kick coming down, hits at the 25, going to be taken at the 18. And dance around a little bit, gets across the 25 up to the 30, breaks outside, and he's going to be taken down at the 35-yard line on the flag on the play. And
that was on the tackle. I didn't see what happened. Didn't look like he grabbed his face mask. I'm not sure he tackled him from behind, but it's going to be on the defense or on the kicking team, I'm sure.
No.
Nope, illegal block in the back.
I was afraid that we had a blocker on the floor, on the ground, by where the flag was thrown. So it's going to be bringing it back as we had a return up to the 38-yard line, but the block occurred back at the 33, and it's going to be stepped off from there. 10-yard step off is going to put the ball back at the Dyer County 23-yard line, first down and 10. 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Tie score 7-7.
Well, Dyer County moved it from there. They had it at the 23 earlier after the Northwest punt after their second possession. So
well, we've picked up yardage here.
Yes, we have.
We've picked up a lot of yards in the first quarter already. We're moving the ball, and we've got to continue doing that. Handoff right up the middle this time. Is going to break it outside across up the 25-yard line, and he's going to be brought down about the 27. Was that Jeffrey?
It is Jeffrey Taylor.
Jeffrey Taylor back in. I think they're going to spot it back at the 26. Going to be about a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 for Dyer County.
Dyer County just needs to continue to nibble away if they can. If they have the backs and the capability of running it, just continue to eat the clock and march down the field and score. 2 wide receivers to each side. They're going to pass it over to the left, and man, that was almost picked out,
Yes,
picked off again. We're going to have that fake fed and go long because they're coming up and playing the short screen over there.
Well, they've gone back to their blitz again. If you'll notice, they're trying to shoot the gap and get in the Dyer County backfield. And you're right, that this would be a prime opportunity to go down the field.
3rd down and 7. Garner back to pass. Looking. Throws it down the middle to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor gets across the 35-yard line, enough for the first down as he gets to the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Dyer County. Henson Insurance Company, 1st down. As little pass up the middle to Jeffrey Taylor and pick up a good yardage there. So Jeffrey's picking up yardage on the ground and through the air as well. But I had a feeling that time, though, we weren't going to throw it to Deion Thompson because he was standing just looking back. He didn't run a pattern at all. Garner back to pass, and we throw it to to Nick Butler.
Nick Butler, but yeah, it's coming back. I think somebody moved.
We had motion.
Yeah.
A movement, and the flag was thrown, whistle.
It'll be 1st and 15.
So it's going to be move it back 5 yards. 1st down still. 1:37 remaining in the first quarter. Tie score 7-7. And I got a feeling next time we throw it over to either one of our wide receivers, it's going to be a fake it short and go long. Garner back to pass, looking downfield, nothing there. He takes off up the middle, across the 30, up to the 35, and brought down there. So he gets 5 yards back, but it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage on this possession.
We have a Viking on the field there at the end of the play there.
I guess Bo Garner just run over him.
And this guy's twice the size Bo was.
At least twice the size of Bo.
Bo Garner's got 8 yards on 2 carries, and I can't see his number. Is that 21? On the ground?
I can't tell.
No, it wouldn't be 21.
No, that's too big for McClay.
They're coming out. He is in some some pain.
And I like to see what they're doing now when they have an injured player. They send both teams over to the sideline with the coaches and isolate the injured player and have the medical staff come out and check them out. And just get everybody away from it because, players want to come up and crowd around. And that doesn't help at all.
No, it doesn't.
And plus it gives the coaches an extra time to talk to their players.
It does, and it gives us a Bruce Hayes Communications timeout. So we'll step aside maybe. Nope. Looks like they're going to take him off the field, and that's number 53 for the Vikings. That is Matthew Fields. The senior, 6'1", 252.
Big boy.
Big young man. Yes, sir.
Bo just ran over him.
Joe did.
Yeah. Ball spotted at the Dyer County 35-yard line. Second down and 10. Tie score 7-7. 1:12 remaining in the first quarter. Trips to the right side this time. Three wide receivers over to the right side. Garner back to pass, looking to the right side. He throws it over in the flat, and it's just out of the reach. And that was to Aaron Whittle. Just out of reach of Whittle. Going to bring up third down.
It's only the third incompletion for Bo Garner here in the first half.
Just off of Whittle's fingertips. Actually, it's third down and 11. Bo didn't quite make that 5-yard carry a while ago. One right receiver each side. Two backs to backfield along with Garner. Pitch back to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to throw it long. And he throws it downfield to Deion Thompson. Deion Thompson timing it.
Got it.
It
almost picked off.
I thought Deion had it. Then it was broken up, and then I thought it was intercepted, and the ball fell incomplete. Oh, man. That one play had all kinds of emotions in it.
Sure did. I thought he had it. I thought Deion had it.
I thought he had it, then I thought that they had it intercepted, then all of a sudden it comes loose and it's incomplete.
Well, I'm not so sure Deion didn't swat that out just to make sure.
Yeah. Brings up fourth down and 11 for Dyer County. And Dylan Franklin back to punt once again for Dyer County. Had a 22-yard punt earlier. They have a return man on the 30-yard line. Good snap. Punts away. Send over in. Short takes the Dyer County bounce. It's going to bounce down about the 30-yard line. Inside the 30-yard line, about the 29-yard line. See why they spot it. First down and 10 for Northwest.
Well, Dyer County got a first down on this one, but didn't drive it as well as they did the first couple of times. Of course, the last drive capped off with the interception of the Bo Garner pass, but then he was 0 for 3 in that drive. Did not complete one.
So we need a turnover here. They come out with trips to the left side. No wide receivers on the right. One running back in the backfield along with Silvertrim. Long snap count. Now back to pass. And he's going to be pressured out of the pocket. He's going to run up and get past the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the ground. And Dyer County says they have it. And the officials agree with them.
Yes, sir.
I told you we need to turn over.
Yes, we do.
And I should have said something last possession, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should.
So first down and 10 for Dyer County. Turnover as Silvertrim lost possession as he was flushed out of the pocket, trying to run up the middle. Lost the football. Dyer County is going to take over on the Clarksville Northwest 37-yard line. First down and 10. We have 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We have a wide receiver to each side. Garner coming up the line, making sure everybody's ready. Garner, Taylor in the backfield along with Garner. Hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. He gets up to tries to get to the 35-yard line and tries to bust it outside, and he just takes a step back and can't go. He's going to be thrown down at the...
Well, he's had some success up the middle.
Yeah.
2 of his long runs have been right up the middle, and they have made whatever adjustments they have to put a stop on that. So
picked up a yard on the play as he gets to the 35-yard line, close to the 35.
107 yards on 9 carries, Jeffrey Taylor.
Garner back to pass, looking over the right side. He throws it. It's complete to Butler. Butler gets up to the 21-yard line, and that's going to be enough for another Henson Insurance first down.
That's our fifth. That's a 15-yard pickup for Nick Butler.
And that is the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, Dyer County 7, Clarksville Northwest 7. So let's take a 1-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Are you in the market for something new? Hi, I'm Chastity Norval, a lender with Security Bank. We are a community bank with over 85 years of lending experience and success. Whether it is a new car or a small home project, we can help you. We also have a variety of other services for you and your money. Come by our New Bern location and let me see what I can do for you. Security Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ready to quit smoking? Cole Chiropractic is not just spinal adjustments. Dr. Cole uses auricular therapy along with nutrition to provide a fast, safe, and painless way to stop smoking. Stop giving yourself and your family excuses as to why you cannot stop smoking. For less than $200, you can be on your way to kicking butt. Smoking literally affects every organ in the body, so don't monkey around with your health. Decide to be smoke-free and call Cole Chiropractic for more information. Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, 731-285-2696.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, we'll take a look at our studio cam. There we go. As Dyer County is about ready to take over.
I was looking at the homecoming crowd. Nice crowd here for Dyer County.
It certainly is.
And I'm proud to say that Dyer County took more folks to Clarksville last week than the Northwest brought tonight.
Class of 77 and the class of 2007 are celebrating their class reunions tonight here at the football field.
First down and 10 for Dyer County, and the ball is handed off over the middle. Jeffrey Taylor, he busted right side. And I'll tell you what, inside the 10-yard line, and they're going to spot it at the 6-yard line. Another Henson Insurance first down. Man, that was a quick pop. I thought he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he just accelerated and got outside and moved the ball down to about the 6-yard line. First down and goal for Dyer County.
123 yards, Jeffrey Taylor.
Not a bad ball game, and we're still early in the second quarter. That was the first play of the second quarter. Handoff this time, new running back in there, and that was number 6, Hunter Taylor. And Hunter Taylor gets the 6 yard for the 6-yard touchdown run. And Dyer County goes on top 13-7 now. With 11:33 remaining in the second quarter, Dyer County goes on top. And a quick opener once again. And I'll tell you what, we have moved the ball tonight. And we've moved the ball against a lot of teams this year.
Yes, we have.
We just need to make sure we stop the other team. Trent Uhas in. That was a West Family Care Clinic touchdown. And now we have the Solid Seamless Gutters extra point attempt coming up. Trent Uhas, excellent leg. Good spot, good kick. And it's good. So with 11:33 remaining in the first half, Dyer County's on top 14-7. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
The best service,
the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company in historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County makes some noise there here to begin the second quarter, 14-7. As Dyer County opens up a lead with 11:33 to go here in the first half.
I'll tell you what, they really moved the ball tonight against Northwest. And Trent Uhas ready to kick off the first choice farm and long kickoff.
And I've seen some of the changes that Coach Whittle has made this time.
Well, as you
appear to be working.
Progress during the season, you've got to make some adjustments, make some changes. Personnel changes have occurred. A lot of them because of Caden Stafford being out. Kickoff this time coming down going to bounce toward the sideline, taken right at the sideline. He's going to return it up to about the 27, 28-yard line. I'll tell you what, I thought that was going to go out of bounds,
Yeah.
and that was Nicholson. And I thought it was going to go out of bounds, and he stopped it and returned it up to they're going to spot it right at the 29-yard line. First down and 10 for Clarksville Northwest on their own 29. Dyer County leading in the ball game, 14-7. Hunter Silverstream coming out as quarterback. Wide receiver way on the right side. The ball is spotted on the right hash mark, and the receiver on the left side is over at the numbers, right in front of his bench. Pitch back is going to go to the right side, and that's McClay, and he's going to be brought down. And that's their wide receiver. Put him at running back and try to get him outside on that quick pitch. And nothing doing as he is thrown for a loss. And I'll tell you what, we did a really good job coming up and stopping that.
Well, I don't think Dyer County's defensively was moved, and they are getting some push on the front line. So that's
4-yard loss on the play.
Yeah.
This time they've got 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. The ball down the middle of the field. This time I'm going to try a quarterback keeper as he faked the handoff going wide, and he pulls it back up. A little designated run for the quarterback.
Or was that a what do they call Wildcat?
Wildcat.
Yeah, because the quarterback lined up at receiver, and now he's not in there. 17.
Yeah, he's back in there.
Oh, he is now.
Yeah,
okay,
he's back. But they get the ball up to the 27-yard lines, 3rd down and 11 to go for the first down. Pick up about 3 on that play, so it didn't fool us a whole lot.
No.
2 wide receivers to the right. Back to pass this time. Silverstrom, he's going to make a complete pass out, and it's going to be short.
Way short of the first down. He just ran out of bounds.
Yeah, 33-yard line. So about a 4-yard pickup on the play. A good completion that time, but didn't pick up much yardage.
That's his first completion in 4 attempts.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and 8 for Northwest, the Vikings. And we have a return man at our own 42-yard line. So he's not expecting a very deep punt. And punted long, but he's had a good bounce. This time it's going to be end over end. It's going to be called at the 43 and taken down at the 47.
All right, Jeffrey made it move forward.
Jeffrey Taylor caught the ball and moved up 5 yards on the return. So a short kick, 5-yard return, and Dyer County has the ball at their own 47-yard line, 1st down and 10. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Dyer County leading 14-7. Been a good ball game for Dyer County so far. The only bad thing is that interception for a pick 6 that put Clarksville on the board. Wide receiver east side. Ball in the middle of the field at the 47-yard line, right at the Choctaw head. Everybody looking to the wristbands. I want to look at mine. I don't have one.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers each side, 2 running back in the backfield. Handoff this time, Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try the right side. He's going to dart around. He's following his blockers, and he
fumbled.
Oh, he fumbled the ball, and
he got back on it.
I think. Clarksville
Maybe
says
not.
they've got it. The officials hadn't come up and signaled yet.
They're going to show Dyer County has it. Jeffrey must have got back on it.
He darted around now, and I thought he was going to pop out of the pile there, but when he popped out, he lost the football and went back and got on it. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for Dyer County. Ball still spotted at their own 47-yard line. And I thought he was going to pop out and get something on that.
He would have if he hadn't left it behind. Yep.
Yeah. Handoff this time to Jeffrey Taylor, and he's going to bounce around. He does get across the 50, the 45, the 40, and he's going to slow down to 35 and be hit from behind. And he's going to be brought down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Enough for a Henson Insurance first down.
That's the 7th first down.
They're moving the sticks, and that's what we've got to do. Move the chains. Wide receivers to the left side are Bryce Capps and Hunter Taylor.
LeQuentin Wells is checked in, too, for Jeffrey Taylor, who is, I'm sure, sucking oxygen over there.
Well, he got hit in the back pretty good that time when he was brought down. Taylor in motion. Handoff this time to Jeffrey Taylor up the middle. Wells up the middle. And he's going to be hit as he got to about the 33-yard line. And pushed back from that point. He didn't attack that time. He went up and stopped. And he's going to be tackled at the 33-yard line. So a yard pickup. 2nd and 9 for Dyer County. 2 wide receivers each side. Gardner going to roll to the right, looking downfield, going to throw it, and it's complete. And he's across the 25 and across the 20, down to 15, and let's see where he's going to mark him out of bounds. I think he's going to be short of the 15.
Yeah, about the 17 looks like.
As he was driven out of bounds, but it's enough for another Henson Insurance first down. Was that thrown to Wells?
Yeah, it looked like Nick Butler.
Butler?
That's who I thought it looked like.
23, not 33. All right. Nick Butler on the reception. 17-yard line, first down and 10 for Dyer County. Ball at the right hash mark. 1 wide receiver way over here on the left hash mark for Dyer County. 2 running backs in the backfield. Garner has it, hands off up the middle to Taylor, and he busts through.
And that's LaQuentin Wells.
Wells right up the middle for the 17-yard touchdown run. LaQuentin Wells, I'll tell you what, he just busts through the middle, and I don't think he was touched past the line of scrimmage. And it's a 17-yard touchdown run for Wells. 8:02 remaining in the first half. Dyer County on top, 20-7. That was a West Family Care Clinic touchdown for Dyer County. And Trent Uhas coming in to attempt the extra point. And we've got a timeout. We've got a player for Clarksville Northwest that's down on the field on the far side, about the 12-yard line. On the far side of the field. So they have one player over there checking on him, and they have a couple of trainers out there checking. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM. I'll tell you what, that was a short kick, and we were fortunate they took a fair catch on the play, but as we were off, Trent Uhas kicked the extra point. The solid, seamless good as extra point for Dyer County, puts Dyer County on top by the score of 21-7. 8:02 remaining in the first half. Clarksville has possession at their own 33-yard line, first down and 10. Silverstream back to pass, looking to the left side, throws it. It's complete at the 34, gets across the 35 to the 40, and off to the races. He's up into Dyer County territory, has a first down as they move the ball to the 47, let's see, the 46-yard line of Dyer County. First down and 10 for Clarksville Northwest, and that's the best pass play they've had tonight. The ball's going to be spotted. Let's see, it's spotted at the 46-yard line of Dyer County. I formation, split wide receivers to each side, but I formation, quarterback under center. Hands it to the second man through. He's going to be stopped as he gets past right to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Let's see who. That was big number 1, Luna, the running back. 5'11", 195-pound junior running back for Northwest. This time they've been in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back in the backfield with quarterback Silverstream. Quarterback draw this time is going to go up the middle. He's dancing around. We've got him in the backfield. We're going to throw him for a loss. Boy, we're going to smother him back there. They're going to give him forward progress up to about the Dyer County 49, but he's thrown down at the 41-yard line of Clarksville, but they're going to say his forward progress 48-yard line, so a 2-yard loss on the play, but we swarmed him at that time. He didn't have time or room to breathe. Brings up third down and 12 yards to go for Northwest. Shotgun formation once again. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield along with the quarterback. Looking, throw it across the middle, incomplete. That was high. That wasn't within 2 yards of anybody. High. If it was a baseball, it'd say high and outside. Brings up fourth down and 12. Ball spotted at the Dyer County 48-yard line. Let's see whether they're going to be in punt formation. Yes, they're bringing in punt formation. Jeffrey Taylor going back. He's going back at his own 20-yard line.
Dyer County leading it. Go ahead.
Good snap. High kick. The kick's going to come down short and bounce up and take a Dyer County roll, and it's going to bounce back. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 28-yard line of Dyer County. First down and 10 for Dyer County. Dyer County leading in the ball game 21-7. 6:14 remaining in the first half. Dyer County has moved the ball extremely well tonight.
Yes, they have, and the scoreboard is showing the changes that have been made this week. A lot of hard work.
Ball is spotted in the middle of the field. Dyer County moving from our right to our left. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jeffrey Taylor, the running back, along with the Bo Garner at quarterback. Man in motion. Taylor back to pass. Bo Garner gets pressure, flushed out of the pocket, rolls over to the left side, throws it downfield. The ball is going to be almost intercepted. And, whew, that didn't look good for Dyer County.
Sure didn't. And Bryce Capps took one to the gut. He's grimacing slightly as they're going to stop the clock, and the Dyer County training crew is going to step out and take a look at him.
And that was Hunter Taylor that went in motion, number 6, that Jeffrey Taylor at the running back position, and Hunter Taylor lined up in receiver formation. But Bryce Capps, he took one to the gut.
He's going to have a seat and catch his breath.
Brings up second down and 10 for Dyer County. The ball spotted at their own 28-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jeffrey Garner running back behind to the left of Bo Garner, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Garner gets it to Jeffrey Taylor. He stutter steps across the 30 up to, tried to get to the 35, but going to be taken down just short of the 35-yard line.
Still going to be enough for a 6-yard gain.
They're going to spot it right at the 35. They're going to say as far as progress did get to the 35. Brings up a 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the first down. Manageable. Everybody checking the wristbands. 2 wide receivers to each side. Right on the left hash mark. And they move.
Yep. That'll get a first down the old-fashioned way. That is their 9th Brian Henson first down.
As we draw them offsides. I don't know whether Bo did it with inflection or what, but we got the first down out of the deal.
We'll take it.
Henson Insurance first down and 10 for Dyer County at their own 40-yard line. 5:30 remaining in the first half. Dyer County on top, 21-7. Same formation we've had in the last 3 or 4 plays. Two wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Yeah, it looks like Jake Willis is one of the wide receivers has come in for Bryce Capps here on the near side.
Well, the first thing I think about when he's back in the game, I toss back to him and have a pass from him. Hand off to Wells up the middle. He gets to the 40 and 44-yard line.
It might not be 10. That's number 12.
12
I should say. Yeah,
okay.
That's Chipper Williams.
Okay. All right, Wells this time carries the ball up. He's going to pick up 4 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for Dyer County. They spot the ball at 44, and that was Wells in at running back. Hunter Taylor goes back in the backfield along with Garner this time. 1 wide receiver to each side. Hand off this time to Hunter Taylor, and he gets across the 50-yard line. If that's
another first down, Brian Henson first down.
And I'll tell you what, we're moving the sticks,
and chewing up time.
Yeah, and that's both of those are great commodities.
Yes, they are.
Move the sticks and eat the clock away. 4:13 remaining in the first half. Dyer County on top, 21-7. 2 running backs in the backfield along with Garner. Hand off to Hunter Taylor once again. He gets stopped short of the 45. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards on the play. He's going to try the right side. And didn't find much there. Picked up about 3 yards on the play.
He's got 15 yards on 3 carries.
47-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for Dyer County. Give him a 2-yard pickup on the play. Jeffrey Taylor back in the backfield along with Hunter Taylor. Bo Garner, quarterback, 1 wide receiver to each side. Taking the time. Hand off this time, a little counter. This time it didn't work. This time Jeffrey Garner got it. Yeah, that play's been successful for us a couple of times. That time it wasn't very successful. Loss back to the 49-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Dyer County at the Clarksville Northwest 49-yard line. 3:03 remaining in the first half. Dyer County leading 21-7. Deion Thompson splitting out right in front of the bench.
I was going to say, with 3 minutes left, they're going to take a shot here any minute. Nibble off a little more clock.
They're going to get as much off this clock as they can.
That's right.
Not give Northwest much time before the half. Back to pass, Garner. A little screen to Jeffrey Taylor on the right side. He gets up, and he's going to be driven out of bounds just short of the 45-yard line, it looks like. It's going to bring up 4th down for Dyer County. Deion Thompson is right at the sideline. Now, he hasn't gone out of bounds, but he's awful close. He's
outside the numbers.
He wanted to blend in.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to blend in with the sideline, hoping nobody would cover him. 4th down. It doesn't look like we're in punt formation at all. It's 4th down and 6, 7, 8 yards to go for the first down. 2 wide receivers each side. Taylor in the backfield along with Garner, the quarterback. Long snap count. Extra long snap count. Timeout, Dyer County. Bruce Hayes communication timeout. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got. Yeah. I want to see more dunks. Yeah. In buffalo sauce. Yeah. Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches. This is how you Sonic.
McDonald's is taking it up with their new signature sriracha sandwich, topped with crispy onions, fresh baby spinach, and kale. So I'm taking my voice up with an exclusive sriracha mac sauce with just the right amount of spice, maybe a little more. Now enjoy the same sriracha mac sauce with your McNuggets. Get a 20-piece McNuggets and sriracha mac sauce dipping sauce for only $5. But hurry, it's only for a limited time. Limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
On fourth down, Dyer County is going for it. Throw it across the middle to Deion Thompson, and Deion cannot hold on to it. Goes in and out of his hands, and the ball is going to go over to Clarksville Northwest.
Well, and that right there, going for it on fourth down is a lot of confidence in the offense, but that is really showing a lot of confidence in the way the defense has played tonight.
Yes, give them the ball back in good, excellent field position here, saying defense, we can stop them.
That's right.
You've got 29 remaining in the first half, stop them. We've got the 21-7 lead.
They have no first downs. I don't see any of them.
Well, the only time they've scored is that pick six.
That's right.
Two wide receivers to the right side, one to the left.
We got a guy in the neutral zone. Better be careful.
Back to pass, looking across. He's going to pass it to the 50-yard line. It's complete. It's going to be short of the first down, but it's in Dyer County territory now. It's going to bring up second down and about two. See where they're going to spot it as they bring it into the left hash mark at the 47-yard line. It's second down and about 3 yards to go with the first down. One wide receiver to each side. Back to pass, looking downfield, got plenty of time, throws it across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. And the closest person to that ball was Deion Thompson for Dyer County.
Yeah, Scotty Dillard could have made a play on it as well. He was out there as well, number 13.
So it brings up third down and short, but that stopped the clock with 1:52 remaining in the first half. They bring out a couple of the tackles and put in two more in the secondary. Third down, they're expecting to pass up here. Wells at linebacker. He's not sure whether he's going to go in or what. He's going to cover. And they're going to throw it over to the left side. It's going to be complete. It's going to be enough of the first down, but it's going to be taken out of bounds right after he gets the first down, it looks like. It's going to be first down and 10 for Northwest.
That is the first down for Northwest.
The ball is going to be spotted at the Dyer County 43-yard line. 1:47 remaining in the first half. Dyer County on top, 21-7. Two wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Shotgun formation. Going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it around the left side, and he's going to be run out of bounds after a pickup. I don't know where he went out of bounds.
We'll have to see where they mark it. It's going to be a short gain.
Yeah, I didn't think he had much, but he ran right into the sideline, and they stopped the clock. Ball is going to be spotted at the 41-yard line, so a couple-yard pickup, but he stopped the clock when he went out of bounds. And now the officials are talking. And the official coming over to talk to the sideline on the Dyer County side. Did the clock start?
I don't know. This is maybe it's not a sideline warning, is it?
No. They're looking at the clock.
138 on clock, please.
138. They
okay, it ran too long. Okay.
Wanted to put more time on the clock. Apparently didn't stop when he went out of bounds. And so the white hat came to the side and asked him to call up here to the coach's staff. And the coach's staff stepped in the press box here and got Mr. Larry Fessmeyer to fix the clock.
And he's the man to do it.
He's the man. He can punch the buttons in and just do whatever you need.
Larry Fessmeyer and Steve Dodds up here doing all their
fixtures.
Yes, they
Back
are.
to pass. He's looking downfield. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it way out of bounds. He had a receiver over here. That was Briscoe, but he didn't have a chance to make that.
Yeah, Monte Briscoe was not going to make that. If it would have come close enough to a Monte Briscoe, Deion Thompson was going to intercept it.
Yeah, he was just throwing that away, and it wasn't an intentional grounding. He did have a receiver over here, but he was flushed out of the pocket and didn't have anything else to do with it. So it brings up 3rd and 7. Silverstrom, bad snap is low, and he's going to be thrown for a big loss. Back at the 50-yard line. Did you get the number on it?
And that was, looked like number, was that 42 or 32? 42.
Thomas Gentry.
Yeah.
Thomas Gentry made it, and they're going to spot the ball back at the 49-yard line. Clock still running, 1:11 remaining. 4th down, and what about?
4th and about, what, 16?
16, 17 yards. Ball spotted back at the 49-yard line. They've got to get all the way to the 33-yard line.
17,
so 4th and 17. And we've got a timeout on the field. Clarksville is going to take a Bruce Hayes communication timeout, so let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Sors les Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
Well, Dyer County leads it here with 49.6 seconds to go here. 21-7 over the Vikings of Clarksville Northwest. The green and gold taking on the Choctaws.
The orange and white.
Orange and white, yep.
Dyer County Choctaws. Homecoming tonight. Good crowd here at Dyer County High School. 4th down, and they're back in punt formation, but I wouldn't trust it, punt formation. 4th down and 17. Good snap. He is going to punt it. We got good pressure, a good high kick. We didn't have anybody back there, and it's going to roll down
inside the
5-yard line. It's going to be down inside the 5-yard line. So Dyer County has 38 seconds left. Oh, all we need to do is snap and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
We don't need to give up a safety here at the last play. So this would be a good time if we could go under center and take a snap.
Take a snap, couple of quarterback sneaks or something. They've got one timeout, and we have one, but I can assure you we're not using ours.
I wouldn't think so. I think a snap and get this half over with. Dyer County leading here at the first half, 21-7. 38 seconds remaining in the first half, but Dyer County.
Well, there'll need to be 2 snaps with 38 seconds to get the.
Well, if we can, take some seconds off there.
Unless we run it. Yeah.
Before they spot it. But we need to run it to get it up to the line of scrimmage to not have the safety. The snap, a handoff to Jeffrey Taylor, and he's going to get up to about the 4 or 5 yard line. And by the time they get up, and spot the ball, it's going to be enough time run off that we can run it out without snapping another play. So he's just now putting the play clock in. So we've got 22 seconds. So that's going to be the last play of the half unless Clarksville Northwest calls a timeout. And it doesn't look like they're going to. And, they did call a timeout, didn't they?
That was their last timeout.
Yeah, Dyer County was ready to come on over to the sideline. And so
doesn't matter. All we got to do is kneel it. So,
yeah.
I mean.
As long as we're not in the end zone.
That's right.
So let's take a Bruce Hayes communication timeout. 30-second break here, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Hi, I'm Craig Ezreal, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1987.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, 6.4 seconds to go here at the first half, and Dyer County should just be able to kneel it right here.
Well, that surprised at timeout. He bounced it outside. Jeffrey Taylor has it, and he's going to run out of bounds. And we still have 1.5 seconds left.
You're kidding.
No, Jeffrey. He thought he'd done time had expired by the time he did all that, but we still have 1.5 seconds left, and he runs the ball out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And that should have been the last play, but Jeffrey, instead of getting tackled in bounds,
he wanted some more yardage this half, I guess.
Well, it would serve Northwest right if we could break one for about 95 yards here for them calling that timeout. It's 3rd down and 7 to go for Dyer County. And off Jeffrey Taylor, he's going to try the left side, and he's going to go down this time. He went down on the knee. He wasn't tackled. He went down on his knees to stop the
They did get a 2-yard gain.
Yes, he got 2 yards on the play, but he was going to make sure that was going to be the last play of the half. So here at halftime, Dyer County leading over Clarksville Northwest Vikings 21-7. So let's take a 3-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
This is Patty Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in New Bern. At Johnson Williams Funeral Home, our goal is to provide the highest level of service while maintaining the level of professionalism that has come to be expected from our firm. We realize that each family's needs are different, and our staff is dedicated to answer all questions and respect your choices. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, proud to be serving the Dyer County area for 60 years.
What is Happy Any Hour? It's a revolutionary idea that happy should not be limited to 1 hour. It's about enjoying good times and great values at McDonald's. For a limited time, any size soft drink is just $1. A small McCafe shake, frappe, or smoothie is $2. And a refreshing medium Minute Maid slushie is $1.49. Where do you get Happy Any Hour? At McDonald's. A la carte only. Price and participation may vary. Not be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Are you looking to buy a new home or thinking about refinancing your current home loan? This is Megan Brock with Security Bank. If you answered yes to any of these questions, come see me in downtown Dyersburg and let me make your dreams a reality. Current rates remain at historic lows, and I'm ready to get you in that home you've always wanted. Call me today at 731-288-7375 and allow me to show you what Security Bank can do for your financial future. We are a member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ready to quit smoking? Cole Chiropractic is not just spinal adjustments. Dr. Cole uses auricular therapy along with nutrition to provide a fast, safe, and painless way to stop smoking. Stop giving yourself and your family excuses as to why you cannot stop smoking. For less than $200, you can be on your way to kicking butt. Smoking literally affects every organ in the body, so don't monkey around with your health. Decide to be smoke-free and call Cole Chiropractic for more information. Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, 731-285-2696.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County leads it here at halftime by a score of 21-7. Over the Vikings of Clarksville Northwest. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics. First of all, obviously Dyer County's leading it in the score, but in passing yards, actually Dyer County is leading all the way down. Dyer County has 67 yards passing to only 15 for Clarksville Northwest. Rushing yards, 201 yards, 153 of them go to Jeffrey Taylor. Dyer County has 201 yards. Clarksville Northwest only 13. Dyer County has 10 first downs here in the first half, and to only 1 first down for Clarksville Northwest. And each team has committed a turnover. Bo Garner threw an interception in the first quarter, and Dyer County recovered a fumble from LaQuinton Nicholson, I should say. And that's the way it looks team-wise. We'll take a look at the individual statistics when we continue in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports, 100 Jack FM.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. The best service, the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. In historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
Save money and plant a tree. Dyersburg Electric encourages you to plant trees to shade your home and your air conditioning unit. Save money on your utility bills, now and in the future. Another way to save is to purchase appliances with high Energy Guide ratings, ensuring that your appliance is hard at work to save you money. Consider a security light on your property, too. These energy-saving lights can help keep you and your home safe all year long. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility, bringing you safe, reliable electricity.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches from Sonic.
But Coach,
Yeah.
what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches. This is how you Sonic.
McDonald's is taking it up with their new signature sriracha sandwich, topped with crispy onions, fresh baby spinach, and kale. So I'm taking my voice up with an exclusive sriracha mac sauce with just the right amount of spice, maybe a little more. Now enjoy the same sriracha mac sauce with your McNugget. Get a 20-piece McNuggets and sriracha mac sauce dipping sauce for only $5. But hurry, it's only for a limited time. Limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Oh, le Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, we've got a lot of excitement in this neighborhood tonight, not only because of its homecoming, but because Dyer County leads at halftime, 21-7. Now, with the exception of the last one, it looks like that Dyer County has struggled in third quarters up to the last game. They had 183 yards of total offense in the Clarksville Northeast game, although we did go down and defeat that night 52-27 at Clarksville Northeast. But defensively, Dyer County has just really played a good game. They have done well, held them to, let's see, 13, 15, 20, 23 yards in 28 yards in total offense. They are only 3 of 7 through the air. And as a matter of fact, all 3 completions for 15 yards have come to Shatar McClay, the former Tennessee recruit, but now they're saying he may be going to UMass. But anyway, let's take a look at the individual scoring. First of all, or individual statistics here in the first half. Bo Garner had 2 carries for 8 yards, but it's been the Jeffrey Taylor show. He's had 17 carries for 153 yards, but he does not have a touchdown. He does have a fumble and then recovered his own fumble. But the 3 touchdowns, LeQuentin Wells had 2 of them. He got the first one on a 6-yard carry, but that was shortly after Dyer County, as Jeffrey Taylor had a 59-yard run, followed by a 10-yard run to set it up as a part of our 77-yard drive. But LeQuentin Wells had 2 touchdowns. He's got 5 carries for 25 yards. His second touchdown came on a 17-yard carry. Hunter Taylor also had a touchdown. He's got 3 carries for 15 yards. Bo Garner through the air. He is 6 of 10 for 67 yards. He has thrown 1 INT on his 5th pass of the night. Deion Thompson, 2 catches for 10 yards. Aaron Whittle had a catch for 10 yards. Nick Butler had 3 catches for 33 yards. And Jeffrey Taylor has a couple of catches for 14 yards. As I mentioned, each team has committed a turnover. And we'll take a look at the individual plays to what brought the scoring when we continue in 2 minutes as we enjoy. We remind you, of course, we are streaming live on the Dyer County Choctaw Sports, and if you want to see the award-winning Dyer County Choctaw Band, you are watching that if you're looking at our stream tonight. But if not, we encourage you to do so. Brought to you by your friends at Burke's Beverage and Burke's Broadcasting. Once again, we'll be back here and give you the team scoring when we continue in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM.
Hi, I'm Craig Ezreal, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans, with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1957.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
This is Patty Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in New Bern. At Johnson Williams Funeral Home, our goal is to provide the highest level of service while maintaining the level of professionalism that has come to be expected from our firm. We realize that each family's needs are different, and our staff is dedicated to answer all questions and respect your choices. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, proud to be serving the Dyer County area for 60 years.
Are you in the market for something new? Hi, I'm Chastity Norval, a lender with Security Bank. We are a community bank with over 85 years of lending experience and success. Whether it is a new car or a small home project, we can help you. We also have a variety of other services for you and your money. Come by our New Bern location and let me see what I can do for you. Security Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County opened things up. Actually, on their first drive, they got a first down or two, but ended up punting it away. Both teams punted on their first possession, but then Dyer County mounted a 77-yard drive, capped off by a LeQuentin Wells 6-yard run. Trent Uhas' point-after try was good, and Dyer County drew first blood with 7 minutes to go in the first period. 7-zip was your score, but it wasn't long after that. 2:49 to go in the first. It was Cameron Santiago with a pick six. He returned it 67 yards. The extra point was good. That tied the score at 7-7, but the defense, the only group to score for the Vikings tonight. Dyer County then rattles off 2 more scores. Hunter Taylor, a 6-yard run to make it 14-7 with 11:33 to go, and then LeQuentin Wells on a 17-yard run. The Trent Uhas point after was good as well. That made it 21-7 in the second quarter. Dyer County has been doing a whole lot better defensively in this one, and of course the lack of first downs by Clarksville Northwest is certainly evidence of that. They only have one first down in the entire first half, Bubba Cobb.
Well, I'll tell you what, the good defense in Dyer County. Dyer County has really been controlling the line of scrimmage, and that's the key, the defense and offense as well. But we've been controlling it and throwing them for losses and letting them get back to the line of scrimmage. We haven't let him sit back there and throw at will downfield. We've covered their good receiver. McCray is an excellent receiver.
He is.
He's run the ball, and we threw him for a loss. And one time he did try to run around the end. He's tried a couple other plays, but we've held him in check. And that's because
he only has 6 yards on the ground and 3 carries. And McCray, of course, that one you were talking about was the big 5-yard loss. The Dyer County got back in the backfield and stopped him.
So when you can do that to a D1 prospect, you've done well. And we haven't given Silver Trim much time at all. We flushed him out of the pocket a couple of times. He's tried to keep it himself and hadn't been very successful. So we've really done a good job on defense, and we've moved the ball. Goodness gracious, 10 first downs in the first half. We've had less
201 yards.
201 yards on offense, total offense in the first half.
Well, it was 198 until Jeffrey Taylor ran out of bounds. Yeah. Then we ended up with 3 more. But.
Okay, but we've thrown the ball well. Some of the incompletions were good balls that we just didn't pull it in. Just on the hands of a couple of receivers, didn't pull it in. I thought that we should have had them. So we've thrown the ball, we've run the ball, we've blocked. Garner hadn't been running for his life back there at quarterback. He's been able to set and find his receivers downfield. He's rolled both ways, right and left, and had time to throw the ball. So just a good overall team effort for the Dyer County Choctaws tonight.
That's right. And of course, we got the ball to begin the game, so it looks like that the Vikings will be getting it to begin the second half. Bubba Cobb. They come in, of course, with a record of 1-5. They are 1-2 in the district or in the region. Did they beat Kenwood? Is that who they beat?
I believe it was Kenwood.
Okay, which is who we play on the road. No, that's here.
That's the senior night. Senior night, the last game of the season.
Okay.
We go to we're off next week, and then we go to McCracken County, Kentucky up in Paducah, and then the next week we go to Creekwood, and then next week we're at home, the last home game of the season against Kenwood.
All right.
So the season is winding down.
Can you believe it? I mean, it seems like it just started.
I mean, it's still nice weather here. I'll tell you what. It's a little cooler tonight, football weather, but it's still very comfortable here.
It sure is.
But this might be the last night I wear shorts to the ball game.
You may be right, Bubba Cobb. And Justin Brown's band has performed here at halftime for the homecoming crowd. We have 2 class reunions tonight. The one is 2007, and the class of 1977 is here tonight.
Well, in the class of 1967, we had our reunion back in May.
Wow. So that's excellent. So a lot of great football and a lot of great nostalgia here. We're going to be back with the second half kickoff when we continue, and we're going to do that in 3 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM.
Ready to quit smoking? Cole Chiropractic is not just spinal adjustments. Dr. Cole uses auricular therapy along with nutrition to provide a fast, safe, and painless way to stop smoking. Stop giving yourself and your family excuses as to why you cannot stop smoking. For less than $200, you can be on your way to kicking butt. Smoking literally affects every organ in the body, so don't monkey around with your health. Decide to be smoke-free and call Cole Chiropractic for more information. Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, 731-285-2696.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
The best service,
the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company in historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
Save money and plant a tree. Dyersburg Electric encourages you to plant trees to shade your home and your air conditioning unit. Save money on your utility bills now and in the future. Another way to save is to purchase appliances with high Energy Guide ratings, ensuring that your appliance is hard at work to save you money. Consider a security light on your property too. These energy-saving lights can help keep you and your home safe all year long. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility, bringing you safe, reliable electricity.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got. Yeah. I want to see more dunks. Yeah. In buffalo sauce. Yeah. Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches. This is how you Sonic.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Song le Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottled for over 80 years.
What is happy any hour? It's a revolutionary idea that happy should not be limited to 1 hour. It's about enjoying good times and great values at McDonald's. For a limited time, any size soft drink is just $1. A small McCafe shake, frappe, or smoothie is $2. And a refreshing medium Minute Maid slushie is $1.49. Where do you get happy any hour? At McDonald's. A la carte only. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Hi, I'm Craig Israel, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans, with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1957.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Back here at Dyer County High School, where the Dyer County Choctaws are leading here at homecoming 21-7 over Clarksville Northwest, and Clarksville Northwest will be receiving the second half kickoff, but neither team has come back out on the field for their mandatory stretching period. I see Northwest now making out. Choctaws haven't made it up yet, but they have to come up and warm up before the kickoff. But we have the clock running down and getting ready for the second half. But both teams need to come out. Here come the Choctaws back out. But the Dyer County Choctaws have really played a fine first half on both sides of the ball, offensive and defensively. So, Chuck, we're looking forward to an excellent second half here.
I like our chances. We played well last week in the second half. As a matter of fact, better than we did in the first half offensively. Defensively struggled a little bit, but difference in night and day. Offense and defense this time.
Well, we moved the ball every game this year, except for the Henry County game. I mean, the games that we've lost to the Clarksville High School and Clarksville Northeast, and it's a tongue twister for me to remember Northeast, Northwest, and Clarksville High School. But we've moved the ball.
We got Kenwood and Creekside.
And both of the Creekwood.
And
they're both in Clarksville, too. So looking forward to
do we need to just rent an apartment up there or something? Especially for next year.
Well, it's right next to Fort Campbell. Maybe we can get military housing or something for us.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But you got some in with the
in the military. Yeah,
you sure do.
We get the retired benefits there.
There you go.
Okay, the Dyer County Choctaws, they're out for their mandatory stretching, and Clarksville, they're taking their sweet time. They've got 4 players on the goal line, and the rest of the team still trying to make it up. There's not coming back on the field yet.
Well, and one thing that we're watching here as well, let me get the so you can see on the streaming side, they are trying to kick a 50-yard field goal from the 40-yard line.
Well, last
that
week,
is Grant Uhas was doing it, but This is their number, was that 68 or 66? That's Dustin Garris.
Well,
no, I'm sorry, 65, Paul Moore.
Yeah, 65's their kicker. But, last week, Caden kid could kick it that far. And because he kicked off twice from the Dyer County 45 because of penalties, and both times it went through the goalpost that would be from the 45-yard line, so that would be 55 yards out. And he had a strong leg, and it wasn't just barely through the uprights. It would made it in plenty of time.
He was going over the pine trees behind the uprights.
They might not have found those balls. I don't know.
Well, that could have been a mess. But anyway,
we're getting a crowd up here now.
Yes, we are. Everybody's getting ready for the second half of play. Teams are out, and we'll be back and give you the second half of play when we continue in 1 minute. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM. Jack FM.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
This is Patty Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in New Bern. At Johnson Williams Funeral Home, our goal is to provide the highest level of service while maintaining the level of professionalism that has come to be expected from our firm. We realize that each family's needs are different, and our staff is dedicated to answer all questions and respect your choices. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, proud to be serving the Dyer County area for 60 years.
Are you in the market for something new? Hi, I'm Chastity Norfolk.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, we're about ready to get underway with the second 24 minutes of action as we get ready in the second half. Dyer County leads it 21-7 as we get ready for the third quarter. Dyer County will be kicking this time as and they had to swap sides of the field. Coach had to run out there and tell them, no, you need to go to the other side. So there they go. They're going to be going from right to left as the Vikings will be going from left to right on your radio dial. If you are watching our streaming on DyerCountyChoctawSports.com, you would have already known that.
Yeah. Trent Uhas, who has taken care of our kickoff duties all season. That's the first choice farm and lawn kickoffs. Last kick, it went to about the 32-yard line, but they caught it, and which is good. It was a short kick, but no return, and we'll take a short kick with no return any day. We really don't want their speedsters to touch the ball.
That's right, and looks like back, of course, their receiver, number 21, he is back.
McClay.
That's McClay.
And we don't want him running away around the ball.
We don't want Nicholson to get it either.
No. So the second half is ready to start. 21-7 Dyer County with a 2-touchdown lead here. Trent Uhas approaching for the first choice farm and lawn kickoff, and it's high and short, coming down about the 26-yard line with a fair catch, and that was Nathan Luna on the fair catch. So they're going to spot it at the 27-yard line. First down and 10 for the Clarksville Northwest Vikings.
All right, Bubba Cobb, you're coach. You got plenty of coaching background. What'd you tell your team? Keep doing the same thing?
Yes, sir. As I talked to Coach Stewart as he came back up the press box, he said our line is dominating the line of scrimmage, both offense and defense. Our offensive line is dominating. Our defensive line is dominating. And that's what we've got to keep doing. As long as they dominate, we'll win this ball game. Quarterback in an I formation, under center, with the wing back to the right side. He's going to hand off to the second man through. He's going to be tripped up. He's going to go across the 30-yard line and spun around and goes down. As far as progress is going to be spotted at the 32-yard line. So a 3, 4, 5-yard pickup. Second down and 5 for Clarksville. as he goes spinning. As he got across the 30-yard line, they spun him, and he went in there, flipped around, and went down.
Sure did. We'll have to look at that one again.
Once again, coming up in an I formation. Quarterback under center. Power I left. Quarterback hands off the second man through on the left side. He thought he had something. He was going to pop back out and try the right side, and there was nothing there. And he's going to be brought down for a loss.
I believe that was number 60 that got in to make the tackle. That is Latrell Halliburton.
They're going to spot the ball at the 32-yard line. So they're going to say no gain on the play. His forward progress made back up to the line of scrimmage. Then they bust him back. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. So they've come out, instead of the spread formation, they're coming out in a power I formation. This time they're in a spread formation. Wide receivers to each side. One running back in the backfield. Shotgun formation with a quarterback. Silver trim, man in motion. Going to power sweep. And he's going to be brought down after a short gain, a couple of yards. I'll tell you what, we really did a good job of coming up on that power sweep.
That's right, and our guys stayed home and made the tackle. I mean, that's what you got to do.
Well, they like to run that, and we've had that run by all the Clarksville schools. And one of the Dyer County players is slow getting up, and they're going to stop the clock and have the trainer come out to check on him. Oh, and he's coming off under his own power. Leanne Childress goes out once again. She's probably the busiest person in the stadium on game night.
Well, you know she is.
It brings up 4th down and 3 yards to go for Clarksville, and they're going to have a punting situation here. We'll see if they do or not. And the injured player for Dyer County was Adam Williams as he came out under his own power. And Leanne's checking him on the sideline. 4th down and 3 for Clarksville Northwest. Taylor back at his own 45-yard line. Good snap. A lot of pressure, Dyer County. He just barely gets it away. Line drive kick taken at the 42 by Jeffrey Taylor. Stutter steps at the 45. Tries to get outside. They've got an arm on him, and there's a flag thrown. And I'm sure that's a block in the back. So we've got a flag on the play, on the return. And they're going to spot it at the 45-yard line. And usually a flag thrown in there is an illegal block somehow. So they're...
Yep, there it comes out. Yep.
Blocking it back against Dyer County. So it's going to nullify a decent return by Jeffrey Taylor. He got it up close to the 50-yard line. But the ball's going to be taken back to the 45, and the penalty marked off from there. The ball taken back to the 35, 10-yard step off against Dyer County.
And that's on the previous play, so it'll just be a 1st and 10 from right there.
Right. 1st down and 10, Dyer County. Ball spotted at their own 35-yard line. Spread formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, giving to Jeffrey Taylor, going to try the right side. He's going to bounce around outside and can't get outside of it. They do a good job of that time coming up and stringing it out and finally stopping Jeffrey Taylor after a very short pickup.
Maybe one. He's got 154 yards.
They're going to spot up about a 3-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, they got a healthy spot.
Yeah.
I don't think he made it that far.
Well, we couldn't tell when the pile got over there. There were a lot of bodies. We couldn't see where Jeffrey was. Back to pass, looking on the right side. It's complete up to the 45-yard line, across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. What was it?
Deion Thompson.
Deion?
Yes, sir.
I thought it was. It was Deion Thompson that made a good catch, good hands, and turned and picked up enough for the Henson Insurance 1st down.
It's the 11th 1st down.
Dyer County 1st down and 10 at their own 48-yard line. 8:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Dyer County on top, 21-7. Spread formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash mark. Both Choctaws moving from our right to our left. Garner, the quarterback for Dyer County. Hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor's going to bust through the middle, up to the 45, the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Man, he busted up through the middle.
He saw that hole, and he did a cutback, and he was gone through in a hurry for a 20-yard gain.
Boy, he accelerated in a hurry. He saw that opening, he got through it. So a big first down play for Dyer County, first down and 10. A Henson Insurance first down. Move the ball inside the 35-yard line. We spotted right at the 34. Garner fakes the pitch, gives it over to Hunter Taylor. He's going to scamper. 25, he's going to go all the way. Golly. He faked it. I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful run.
I don't see any flags.
As we fake it to Jeffrey Taylor, and then we hand it off to Hunter Taylor going the other way. And he's gone all the way untouched for the touchdown. Man, a beautiful play. And
that's his second touchdown tonight.
And he goes in untouched. He's open all the way. So that's a West Family Care Clinic touchdown for Dyer County. Puts us on top 27-7. 8:09 remaining in the third quarter, and Clarksville has a player injured back at the 25-yard line. And so they're injured. They're having their big old guys injured tonight.
Yes, they are. And he's back at the 25-yard line. He's sitting there being tended to. And while we have this second, I want to welcome the Communication Center at New Bern. The new Communication Center is listening to our ball game this afternoon. Of course, they're keeping us all safe and guarded from all the stuff that's going on out there.
Well, we were up there for the open house when they dedicated.
They did a great job. It's a beautiful facility.
Representing Dyer County and New Bern, and it was a beautiful facility.
Yes, they are.
Very functional. And Trent Uhas in to attempt the solid seamless gutters extra point. Good snap. Ball is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. So Trent Uhas once again gives us a solid seamless gutters extra point. Dyer County on top 28-7 with 8:09 remaining in the third. So let's take a 30-second break. Reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
All right, we'll just keep it right here. With 8:09 to go, 28-7 your score.
Cut short our cookie bite.
Yes, it did.
But Trent Uhas in for the First Choice Farm and Lawn kickoff as Dyer County made short work. Came in.
They just keep bringing us food up here.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be 400 pounds for this season.
Great hospitality at Dyer County High School.
Yes.
But we stopped them on their first possession, then we get it back and just drive it down. Short kickoff once again taken at the 25-yard line. This time they don't take a fair catch. It gets up to the 30-yard line, and he's thrown out of bounds, and that's his Briscoe. Going to be thrown about the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for Northwest. The Vikings. Clarksville Northwest. 8:04 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County on top by the score of 28-7 now. Homecoming night, 2017. Nice Dyer County crowd. Clarksville didn't bring that many. We had a much better representation last week up at Clarksville High School.
That's a haul, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. That's a haul.
Trip receivers to the left. None to the right. No wide receivers. And handoff right up the middle, and we're going to have a hand on him, and he gets away, gets across the 35, and drug down about the 38-yard line. We had him in the backfield, and that's big number 1, Nathan Luna.
Well, they haven't used him at all hardly in the first half, and here they're using him now. He's got 2 carries for 14 yards.
Boy, pick up a 6 yards on the play as the ball is spotted at the 38-yard line. And 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback back to pack, looking over to the left side. It's complete up at the 40-yard line, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. It's just barely as he gets across the 42-yard line. Let's see. Let's let the referee spot it and see. It's going to be awful close. Yes, they said first down.
It's only the second first down that they were able to get, but Dyer County, as soon as he caught it, he went down.
Yes,
so had he not been across the first down marker, he was not going to. There was no yards after the catch.
Well, no, it's about a 4 yard. They had 40 yards to go, and that's about what they got.
Yeah.
It's time to come up lining up trips to the right side. Ball on the left hash mark. Handoff once again to Luna, and he goes up the middle, and he's going to get to the 45-yard line, about a 3-yard pickup. And we'll let them get 3 and 4 yards on the play.
Sure. If they're going to continue to do that and we're going to continue to score, they'll never catch us.
No. It's hard to come back when
That's right.
We're scoring from at will, and they're trying to get first downs after 4 or 5 plays. Ball spotted right at the 45-yard line.
Nice to be on this side of the scoreboard
yes, it is.
Tonight.
3rd down and 7 for Clarksville Northwest. Trips to the right side. Pass over to the left. Completed. Up to the 48-yard line. Short pickup once again. 3 yards maybe on the play. He's going to be short of the 50.
Well, and Shatar McClay is the only person who's received all 5 passes. They got 25 yards. Silverstrom is 5 of 10
and
through the air.
We're doing a good job of tackling him. He's the D1 prospect.
Well, and this, what you're seeing tonight is Dyer County making the tackle on the first hit.
Yes.
And gang tackling very well. Yeah. Fundamentally sound.
Handoff once again to Luna. He's going to pop through, get enough for the first down. And it looks like the Ohio State 3 yards in a cloud of dust type offense as they bulldoze it up the middle, pick up 3 or 4 yards at a time. But that's not a comeback style of game. Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line of Dyer County.
20 yards on 4 carries for Nathan Luna, all here in the second half.
First down and 10 at the Dyer County 46-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball spotted at the left hash mark. Handoff to Luna once again. He's going to pile drive it up to about the 45-yard line, maybe a yard pickup on the play. As they're eating away at the clock, 5:16 remaining in the third quarter.
And Dyer County doesn't care. If they're going to continue to run it, we're going to continue to get you.
If they're going to just run it to try to get 3 and 4 yards, we'll be happy with that. You'll run out of time soon.
Mm-hmm.
Trips to the right side once again. Silverstrom back to pass and throws it over the left side, and that's incomplete.
Well, the only one he has tried to pass to that I can remember now, I may have missed one, but every time he has thrown it in the way of Shakar McClay.
Did he throw it to Briscoe one time? Number 11?
Well, he didn't complete it. He might have thrown at him.
Okay. He might have thrown towards him one time.
That's right, he did. I remember that. I remember you calling that now.
But that's just that one time is the only time I remember. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Silverstrom back to pass, looking over the left side. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And that time it was to Briscoe.
Yep, there you go.
That's 2 that he's thrown towards him.
Still 5 of 12.
No completions. And it's going to bring up fourth down and about 9.
Well, this is 4-down territory here. If they're on this side of the 50, they're certainly not going to try to punt it here this close in.
I wouldn't think so. Not down 28-7 anyway. So they're going to bring wide receiver way over here to the right hash mark. And the slot, 1 wide receiver to the left. Receivers from back to pass, looking, throwing across the middle. And it's going to be caught downfield.
There you go, number 21.
And McClay caught the ball. What about the 23-yard line? First down and 10 for.
That's a 23-yard completion.
Northwest picks up a first down there.
He doubled his passing, just one play.
4:37 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County on top, 28-7. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion from the right to the left. Fake the jet sweep, and then the quarterback's going to keep the ball. He's going to try.
Well, that was actually McClay that was doing it.
Was the Mustang package?
Yeah.
So they're going to fake the handoff, and he kept it and pick up a couple yards, maybe 1 on the play.
Yeah, they're only going to give him 1.
Yeah. Ball spotted about the 21-yard line. Second down and 9.
They've tried the Wildcat twice, loss of 5 and gain of 1 in the 2 plays, respectively.
One wide receiver each side, man in motion from the left to the right. Going to fake it, and we'll try the Mustang once again, the Wildcat package. And he's going to get across, well, up to the 15-yard line. It looks, that's going to be spotted short of the 15. About the 17-yard line, I'm sorry. About third down and 4 for Clarksville, Northwest. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And they tried to get us to jump on sides, and we did. And that's going to give them the first down. That's enough for the first down.
Only 20 yards in penalties that we've got tonight, so we did clean a lot of that up, but that is the 3rd first down this half, the 4th total in this game.
That's when the quarterback, he jumps and claps and inflection and draws us off sides. And sometimes you see the quarterback get called for that penalty himself. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, shotgun formation, spread offense. Silverstream back to pass, looking, he's going to throw it into the end zone, and it goes up, caught ball, and it's going to be called for a touchdown. Is that McCray?
It is.
McClay. And a touchdown for Northwest. Brings it to 28-13. And that was a fade route into the corner of the end zone, and it was a jump ball, and that's why he's a D1 prospect, I guess. Everything else has been short, but he went up high that time and caught it. He's a 5'11", 70-pound athlete.
They've got.
They're going to go for the extra point. They're going to kick the extra point. But they had to get personnel on the field, and they had to do that the last time they scored on that interception return. Now they've got everybody out there, and they've got a penalty on the play.
Maybe on the offense.
Yeah, no, they motioned to Dyer County.
Us?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, really? I'm not going to kid you.
You're not lying to me, are you?
No. I saw the official over there on the side. He motioned Dyer County, so half the distance to the.
So
it could be if they take it. They're looking to the sideline, see whether they're going to accept it or not. They marked it off.
They're going to kick it. It does screw up the snap, though, so you can decline it.
Yeah, and I've seen it decline several times. So they don't
especially
want to change it.
That's right.
So here we go. We'll try once more. Extra point attempt. This is a solid, seamless gutters extra point. Kick goes up. It hits the crossbar.
Comes down.
The side.
No good.
Left side, and it comes down. So it's no good. Dyer County still leads in the ball game, but now with a score of 28-13. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. The best service, the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company in historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, and you're also listening to Bubba and Chuck Eat Cookies.
Yeah.
That's what you're listening to.
And they're really good cookies, too.
Yes, they are.
We should have taken about a 3-minute break. We could call them back up after they came back after we had our cookie. We're growing boys need our nourishment.
That's right.
And the First Choice Farm and Lawn Kickoff. More kicking off once again for Clarksville Northwest. Dyer County's return men back at about the 8-yard line now.
Good kick.
Good kick. Taken on about the 10-yard line. Return up as Wells. He's up to the 30-yard line, 35. He's still not brought down up to the 40, 45-yard line. Well, I'll tell you what, he looked like a pinball bouncing around there.
He did. LaQuindon Wells refused to go down. He runs it all the way out to the 45-yard line and just bouncing off of would-be tacklers from the Vikings.
So a good return as he brings it up about 30-something yard return. Good return by Wells as Dyer County has the ball at their own 45-yard line. 2:50 remaining in the third quarter, leading in the ball game 28-13. Wide receivers to each side. Fake pitch back, handoff to Hunter Taylor. He gets to across the 50-yard line into Clarksville territory, and then he's knocked back. Let's see where they're going to spot his forward progress, about the 49-yard line of
Give him
Northwest.
6. Yeah.
6-yard pickup for Hunter Taylor.
He's got 56 yards on 5 carries. He's been a workhorse. He's got 2 touchdowns as well.
Well, he's taken Caden Stafford's place. Caden injured and out for a few games. And
Talking to Matt earlier, he said he'd be out for at least 2 games.
Yeah.
But you say he did play golf.
He did play in the golf regional, and that shows the intestinal fortitude of that young man. Handoff right up the middle, gets up to the 40, bounces outside. It looks like he might have enough for the first down.
It'll be close. It looks like the horse collared him. He may be slow getting up, but nope, he bounces right up. Jeffrey Taylor's a tough young man, I'll tell you. Man.
Let's see where they're going to bring it. Oh, they're going to move the sticks. So first down. That's another Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County.
That's 13 of them.
13 first downs in the ball game. Minute 53 remaining in the third quarter, and Jeffrey Taylor is coming out. Quentin Wells taking his place in the backfield.
181.
181 yards?
Yes, sir.
And you said he looked like a horse collar, and he's going like he is hurting up that region. Go cross counter this time. Wells has it. He's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. No gain. Quentin Wells, that time, just didn't have anything going. A little, used to call it years ago, crossbuck, a little counter.
Mm-hmm.
That's a single wing play. Dyer County 2nd and 10 at the Northwest 45-yard line. Pass outside, and it's going to be complete up to the 40-yard line. And that thrown was completed to Garrett Sawyer.
I'm going to give him 5 on that one.
So 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Dyer County taking her time. 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County on top, 28-13.
Bryce Capps since he took that one to the belly.
He's still on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
There's a flag on the play.
They're going to step that one off, and that should be enough, just barely short of the
That's
first
5
down.
yards. That should be a first down. A little short. Nope.
Just a inches short. So it's going to bring up 3rd down in inches. This would be a good time to go under center and sneak it, but we don't do that.
Nah. It's 2-down territory right here.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Garner gets it to Wells. Wells is going to fight, and I don't know whether he made it.
I don't think he did. It'll be short.
So let's see. I'm not sure they're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage.
May give him, yep, they're backing it up a little bit. Loss of about a half yard.
It's still going to be short of inches. It's not going to be a foot. That's the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, Dyer County on top, 28-13. Let's take a 1-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Save money and plant a tree. Dyersburg Electric encourages you to plant trees to shade your home and your air conditioning unit. Save money on your utility bills now and in the future. Another way to save is to purchase appliances with high Energy Guide ratings, ensuring that your appliance is hard at work to save you money. Consider a security light on your property too. These energy-saving lights can help keep you and your home safe all year long. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility, bringing you safe, reliable electricity.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got. Yeah. I want to see more dunks. Yeah. In buffalo sauce. Yeah. Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New dunked ultimate chicken sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time only.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, we got 12 more minutes to go in this one. This game is 2 hours and 9 minutes old, Bubba.
And we bust through that time and we'll get the first down. So you had to get across the 35-yard line and we got it down to the 34.
And I can just hear LeQuentin Denwell say, "Give it to me again. I'll get it. I'll get it, boys. I'll get it. I promise. Just give me the ball. Just give me the ball."
Well, he did.
He sure did.
He gave it to him and he got down to the 34-yard line, picked up another Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County.
14 for this half.
11:55 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. First down and 10 at the 34-yard line of Northwest. The Vikings. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left for Dyer County. Running back Jeffrey Taylor, pitch out to the left side of Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to be thrown for a loss as they got penetration from their defensive end and threw Jeffrey Taylor back.
Loss of 6.
6 yard. Well, they're going to spot it up around the 39-yard line, so a 4-yard loss.
Okay, all right.
They're going to give it where he first made contact with him back there instead of where he threw him to. So it's going to bring up second down and 14 yards to go for the first down for Dyer County. And of course, we want the clock running about as important as anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And fake the handoff this time. Throw it out, and we had a screen to the right side, and that was to.
Yeah, it was going to Hunter Taylor, but it a little bit overthrown.
A
little bit wide.
But we had the blockers out in front of him.
Oh, did, yeah.
And didn't have many defenders over there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first time we've thrown that little screen to the right side like that tonight, and it looked like we had it set up. But he just led him just a little too much. I like the play. I'd have liked it a lot better if we'd completed the pass.
That's right.
Brings up third down. 14 yards to go for first down for Dyer County. Two wide receivers right. Going back to pass. Getting a lot of pressure, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. Back at the 46-yard line. And Clarksville. And we're going to get 15 of those back.
We're going to get 15 of them back. That was unsportsmanlike conduct.
We had a little taunting that time by one of the Clarksville players. And I don't know whether he's doing the sideline or the fans or what. But he'd been better off just going back to the huddle and say, let's do that again, fellas. But this is high school sports.
Really?
You don't do silly
right.
stuff like that. You know, you're getting beat 28-13.
Yeah.
You hadn't done a whole lot.
That's right. This does not call for a celebration.
Now, you throw the quarterback for a loss one time during the ball game, and you hadn't done a whole lot. You're down 28-13.
Right.
Now, if you were ahead 100-0, and you've done it all night long, well, you shouldn't do it then either.
Right.
I can't imagine.
But we could understand it slipping out.
Well,
you know?
I can't imagine doing that.
Not like this.
You're out there to play, not showboat and play. Ball is spotted now at the 31-yard line. It's going to be fourth down and about 7 yards to go for the first down. And Dyer County is going to go for it. We're not going to punt from down here.
Of course. 2 wide outs in each direction. Somebody's getting the ball.
Going back to pass. He's got a screen set around the middle, and the ball is complete to Jeffrey Taylor. And he's going to be tripped up and brought down as he gets to about the 28-yard line. That's way short of the first down. Shoestring tackle once again. Or he would have made the first down. But he's going to turn the ball over on downs. 10:40 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. And I would just assume that the Northwest Vikings do just like they did the last time.
Run the ball.
Run the ball. Run the clock. Because the clock running is our friend, not theirs. First down and 10. Ball is spotted at the Dyer County at the Viking 27-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right. Silver Trim, the quarterback, been there all night long. Taking his time. Back to pass, looking. Finally throws it to the 36-yard line. It's going to be incomplete. And I thought he was going to hang on to it, but finally came free. Second down and 10. Ball.
6 of 13 for 46 yards.
This team is not built to come back, are they?
No. And I say that. There's plenty of time. I mean, it could happen, but if Dyer County continues
playing like they have.
Yes, sir.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back with Silver Trim. Back to pass, looking to the right side, throws across the middle, and it goes through two receivers' hands.
I don't know who that was intended for, do you?
I don't either. I don't know whether it was a short man or the deep man. But it went through both of their hands and fell incomplete. Both of them were covered. If either one of them had caught it, they were going to go down quickly. So it's going to bring up third down and 10. Ball is spotted at their own 27-yard line.
He's only completed 3 of 7 this half.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dyer County defense has really played well. Secondary, good rush. That time, long pass. He's going to be covered, and it's going to be overthrown. And if it had been a good thrown to him, Deion Thompson would have had it. Yep. Intercepted because he was running stride for stride with him to the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Good pass coverage for Dyer County. Once again, brings up 4th down and 10. And they bring, looks like the punt team in. I don't think they want to give the ball to Dyer County back that far if they not make it. So they're in punt formation. More back punt once again. Jeffrey Taylor is on 48-yard line. Good pressure once again, but didn't get to him. Ball's going to.
There's no way Jeffrey's going to touch that one.
Kick at the 48-yard line, roll inside to about the 38-yard line. So it had a good 10-yard roll for Northwest, but Dyer County is going to take over on their own 38-yard line. First down and 10. 10-14 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13.
And Jeffrey wasn't going to touch that one. He didn't even watch it come to him. He was just standing back there, and he knew he was going to let it roll. He wasn't take any chances of anything happening and giving them good field position.
Don't do anything dumb right now.
That's right.
We've got this ball game won. Oh, just play smart ball.
Play smart ball and don't give it away.
Man in motion coming from the left to the right. Oh, we have trouble with the football, and we just fall on top of it. Could not pick it up.
Well, snap, I believe, was a little bit low, but Garner should have had it.
But he couldn't pick it up, and just finally fell on it. And if you're having trouble controlling it, just fall on it.
That's right. He did the right thing. Yeah. He did the right thing.
We don't want to. Loss of about 4 yards on the play, so it's going to be second 14. Main thing, we want the clock running, and we should run faster. Trips on the left side for Dyer County, one to the right, hand off Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try it up the middle. He gets across the 35, up to the 40, breaks it outside, and runs out of bounds at the 45-yard line. I really wish he hadn't run out of bounds.
Yeah, but that was a big man chasing.
Yes.
So he's like,
let's go ahead and stop this thing here.
Yeah. It's third down. We got plenty of.
Oh, yeah. Third and 3 for Dyer County. So we went from a
188 yards.
So we have 2 wide receivers to each side. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield alongside Bo Garner.
And they're showing blitz again.
Yeah.
If he can get it out of there quick.
Well, that's why we've run the screens before. We're going to roll to the right side, looking downfield. He's going to be thrown for a loss.
Yep.
Nobody was open.
Nope.
Jeffrey Taylor thought he was open, but he couldn't see him because he was being covered up himself. Jeffrey thought, oh, I'm open, give me the ball. And then I think Coach Whittle was saying he was open. You should have looked. 4th down and 9 in Dyer County. We're going to go back in punt formation. Dylan Franklin will handling the punting duties tonight for Dyer County. .847 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. Dyer County punting once again is unable to take advantage of excellent field position that possession.
Bill Garner's gone from positive 8 yards on 2 carries in the first to negative 7 yards on 5 carries in the second quarter.
So a delay of game penalty against Dyer County going to bring it back 5 more yards. So it's going to be 4th down and 14. Ball is now spotted at the 34-yard line. Dylan Franklin to punt for Dyer County. Ooh, high snap, brings it down. He gets it off, but barely. Ball's going to hit about the 50-yard line. Good Dyer County bounce, and it's going to go down to the 31-yard line where it's down there. And I'll tell you what, they didn't do a very good thing about getting back away from the ball. I was afraid, or I was hoping it was going to bounce up and hit McClay, but it didn't.
It did not, no.
But he didn't get away from that ball that was bounding around.
Well, he didn't think it was going to come at him so fast.
No.
It came down and kicked toward the Dyer County goal line in a hurry.
So the ball is going to be spotted at the 31-yard line. 8:26 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. Clarksville Northwest Vikings have it 1st down and 10. They're on 31. Coming spread offense, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Silver Trim back to pass, looking downfield, and he's going to throw it long down the right side. Deion Thompson down there to cover him.
And that's a flag. Come on.
That should be offensive interference, I would think.
You think on Deion?
I mean, offensive pass interference.
That's what I thought, yeah. Okay.
Offensive pass interference. Let's see what the call is.
It's got to be.
Offensive pass interference, it is. As Deion was about ready to intercept it, and the guy jumped on Deion.
May have waited too long to catch the replay, but we're going to try it right here.
Yeah, but it was offensive pass interference, and it was called.
Here it is.
And because Deion was in excellent position there.
No.
Went back too far. That was the first play. That was the first play of the half here. Ball is moved back to the 16-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down and a long ways to go. 1st down 25, 8:21 remaining in the ball game. Good defense by Deion Thompson that time. Pass over this time to Briscoe. He's going to be pushed out of bounds as he gets across the 25. Did I see a flag come in there or a beanbag?
Looked like a flag, but I'm not sure.
Official talking to one of the players there on the sideline. We'll see what they have here. Face mask, Dyer County. Ooh, the complete pass to Briscoe up to the 25-yard line, and then from there, we'll move it up 5 more yards. So it's
35 yards on 3 penalties against Dyer County.
Well, that's not bad at all. So far, that's not good. So it brings up 2nd down, about 11 yards to go for Clarksville. Clock is stopped at 8:13 remaining in the ball game. Now we got a flag on the other side.
Well, shucks.
We're having a flag fest.
Yes, we are, and we got 8:07 to go, and we need the clock to run.
Clock doesn't move much when they keep throwing the flags like this. So we've had an offensive pass interference, we've had a face mask, and now what?
Unsportsmanlike conduct on them. 15.
And that was from the far side, so I don't know. Was that somebody on the sideline, or was that from the player? Or?
Not sure. Didn't see it.
And they didn't call us up here and tell you?
No, they did not.
Okay. So they're just going to march it off against them. So it looks like it's going to be second down and 25 once again. Dyer County leading in the ball game, 28-13, 8:07 remaining in the ball game. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Ball spotted on the left hash mark. Silver trim quarterback has the ball, back to pass, looking on the right side. He's throwing it deep once again, Deion Thompson's territory, and it's overthrown once again. And Deion Thompson running step for step. Was that McClay out there?
Yes.
That they were throwing it to? And Deion Thompson doing a good job running step by step, covering that D1 prospect. If we can do that, we're in good shape.
Deion's got good legs and he's got good hops. So
and he was with
he's
him,
the one you want on him.
He was with him step by step. It was overthrown, incomplete, brings up third down and 25 yards to go. And they have to get up to the 41-yard line. With a low snap, the quarterback picks it up, throws it over to the left side. It's complete this time, or right side. This time he gets away he got for the first down across the 50, down to the 40, to the 35. He's going to be stopped and thrown out of bounds as he gets inside the 35-yard line of Dyer County. And McClay that time caught it and took off, and he was off to the races. And we got
the longest play from scrimmage all night for the.
They spot the ball at the 33-yard line, first down and 10 for Northwest. Once again, the spread offense, two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Silver Stream, the quarterback.
It's their fifth first down.
Back to pass, looking, throw it over the right side once again, and this time.
He hit Richard. He got Richard with it. Look at him. You see, there's Pete Thompson coming over, and that was Richard, wasn't it?
Well, I tell you what,
Richard had got beamed with it.
Can't tell how far side was that.
Oh, look here. Look on your monitor.
Oh.
Look on your monitor there. He had him in close up.
Okay.
I believe that was Richard.
High overthrown ball to McCray. Incomplete pass. Brings up second down and 10. Back to pass once again. Throwing deep once again over the right side. I'll tell you what, Deion Thompson is going to intercept it. He's got it at the goal line. He's up to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's down the left sideline, and he's going to be taken out of bounds.
No, he's not.
No. He cut it. I thought he was going to be run out of bounds, and he cuts it back in field, gets across the 50-yard line into Clarksville Northwest territory, about the 47 or 48-yard line. I'll tell you what, I thought he's just going to run out of bounds over there, and he cut it back in, fought for another 5 yards.
And let's look at this one right here, Bubba.
I'll tell you what.
Look at the replay on that. There's Deion Thompson.
I'll tell you what, cuts it back to the 20, up to the 25, the 30.
You thought he was going to go out right there,
yeah, right.
But he cuts it right back.
Yeah, and fought forward another 6 or 7 yards there. I thought he was just going to go on out of bounds. But they're going to bring it back a little ways. Got a block in the back against Dyer County on the return, but it's going to be Dyer County ball. And the flag thrown on this side of the field, the interception was on the goal line, in the end zone, and on the right, on the far side of the field.
So that made absolutely no difference in the play.
No,
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, still yet it is a turnover and an INT for Hunter Silverstream.
Yeah.
But they So here we go, 15 yards right there. 10 yards. Okay. So we're going to start at the 10-yard line. So now, does that give Deion a 10-yard return after the interception? Or does that?
I guess so, because you can't count it back up there.
Right, but
when you just want to say that's a 50-yard penalty against us.
Yeah.
But it's going to be first down and 10 as the ball is now spotted at the 10-yard line. And we're going to fake one way and give it to Hunter Taylor, and he's going to be thrown back at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we fake the run one way and hand off back the other. And no gain on the play. Second down and 10. 6:58 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. We've got the ball on our own 10-yard line as Deion Thompson intercepted the ball, ran it all the way up into Northwest territory at the 47-yard line, but flag on the play at the 20 brings it back to the 10, and that's where we have it now, second down and 10 from our own 10-yard line. Hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. He's got it across the 15, the 20, 25, up across the 35, or to the 35. Oh, Quentin Wells.
There it is.
And we've
Jeffrey Taylor did a little showing off.
No, that was Wells.
Oh, was that Wells?
Wells, Quentin Wells. And he shows the football with the first down gesture, and we throw a flag on that.
Easy.
That's when you just play the game.
That's right.
I've had coaches say, act like you've been here before, and act like you're going to do it again. You got a first down.
Yeah.
You haven't won the
30-yard play. 30-yard run, and it's all going to come back. Still be a Brian Henson first down, I do believe, but
they're going to bring it back to the 20-yard line, 15-yard penalty, as he got it up to the 35-yard line, and they're going to move the sticks finally. That should have been
a 30-yard gain. It's now a 10-yard gain.
Yeah.
36 yards on 8 carries for LeQuinton Wells.
Well, if you're going to throw unsportsmanlike against one team, do it to the other, and that's what they did.
That's exactly what they did. That's right.
They did it showboating for
and they
Northwest,
deserved it.
And if we did the same type of thing, so we get flagged too. You can't do that, fellas.
That's right.
Okay. Quentin Wells once again carries the ball, this time up to about the 27-yard line. So about a 7-yard pickup for Dyer County. Clock running, 5:53 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. And we've got a lot of positives in the ball game tonight, but we don't need penalties like that.
No, we don't.
Well, there's so many positives.
50 penalties and 4 penalties for 50 yards.
Hand off right up the middle this time. We're going to fight and get back maybe a yard on the play, but didn't get much, as we didn't have much of a hole there.
189 yards on 23 carries.
Picked up
Jeffrey Taylor.
Third down and about 2 yards to go for first down for Dyer County. As Jeffrey Taylor, I'd like to see him get 200 yards here tonight.
11 more and he'll do it. He does not have a touchdown, believe it or not. He has a fumble and gained it. He got it back, but he didn't lose it. But all the touchdowns have been LeQuinton Wells and Hunter Taylor.
Hand off Jeffrey Taylor, 30, 35. He runs over his own blocker, 40. Oh, gives him ground, back to the 40, back to the 45. I'll tell you, he ran over his own blocker. He wasn't getting out of the way quick enough, so he ran over him. He picked up enough for the Henson Insurance first down.
That's over 200, yep.
So he needed 11 yards for 200. He had 189 yards before that snap. And he picked up down to the 47-yard line of Dyer County. So he picked up enough for his 200 yards. Hand off once again this time to Wells. He's going to try the left side. He gets across the 50, the 45, the 40, and brought down for another after he picks up a Brian Henson Insurance first down. So we got a hold on the play, a hold against Dyer County.
That's coming back.
Come on.
Do not shoot yourself in the foot. 189.
We're picking up a lot of yardages tonight.
208.
208.
208, Steve.
Okay. That time. They're going to step off the block in the back. And Dyer County is going the wrong way right now. Ball spotted at the Dyer County 37-yard line. We have to get to the...
We had 20 yards in penalties. Now we got 65.
Yeah. I just seemed like in the last few minutes.
Well, and what's happening is they're seeing the wind come and they're getting lazy.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. Not keeping their head in the game.
4:05 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Hand off up the middle to Wells, and he's going to get back to the 40, and he's dragging a man across the 45. Gets down to about the 48-yard line, and he was just dragging a guy. I mean, he had him around his waist.
Got the 15 back.
That was Wells. And Jeffrey Taylor coming back into the ball game. Congratulating Wells on his carry. Now, the tag team. And I'll tell you what, if it hadn't been for Wells, Jeffrey Taylor might not have got all those yards tonight because coming in and spelling him, giving him a break, letting him come out for a play or two. Jeffrey Taylor running back behind Bo Garner. They step across the line.
Caught him off sides.
And so we're going to get 5 more yards. It's 2nd down and 8. So that should make it about 2nd down and about 3 yards to go. So they're going to spot the ball at the Northwest 48-yard line. Well, spotted at the 48, so we're still about 4 yards short. 2nd down and 4. Hunter Taylor gets the ball. He spins around across the 40, the inside of the 35. Another Henson Insurance first down. As Hunter Taylor gets the ball, and did we see another flag come flying in there?
I don't see it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Ball
14 yards.
Well, they're discussing something.
If this play stands, that's 70 yards on 7 carries for Hunter Taylor.
But they're discussing something up there. The ball, referee, one of the officials has the ball about the 33-yard line. Now he's walking around with it. I wish they'd put it down so we'd know where it's supposed to be.
Dyer County's backing up. Come on now.
Dead ball, personal foul.
On Dyer County.
On Dyer County. I thought I saw a flag come in, and that's about the 34-yard line, but they haven't done anything with it yet.
80 yards in penalties, 6 penalties, 80 yards.
They still hadn't done anything with the ball. 2:45 remaining in the ball game. And now they're going to step it off. Going to bring the ball back to the 49-yard line.
Golly, Bill. That negates a good run by Hunter Taylor.
And a first down. 2:45 remaining in the ball game. And they're still talking. I wonder when they're going to decide we need to snap the ball.
Y'all all come over here. We're gonna have us a game right here by the ball. We're gonna talk about it because and what they're doing is they're getting it right. We're making fun of them, but they're getting it right. That's what they're doing.
And that's the main thing. Get it right. I don't care if it takes 5 or 6 minutes, but they really want to get it right because they want to be fair to the kids,
right,
and the coaches.
28-13 your score. Not much, 2:45 left to go in this fourth quarter.
Dyer County on top, 28-13. And it's all officials want to do, get it right. And apparently we have
now we have it right.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line of Northwest. Dyer County hands off up the middle, and Wells has it. He's going to be taken down at about the 46-yard line. Short pickup.
61 yards on 11 carries, LaQuinton Wells.
And not a bad night.
No. Not a bad night on the ground for Dyer County.
Lots of yards on the ground. Brings up a third down and 6 at the 47. 2:04 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County on top, 28-13. Going to pitch back to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try the left side. He gets the 45, the 40, and it's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they spot the ball. So
it'll be close to the first down.
It's awful close. I haven't seen where the ball is spotted yet. I can't see. Apparently it's not enough for the first down. The ball is spotted at the 40. So it's going to bring up third down and 1 for Dyer County, as they need to get to the 39-yard line. 2 running backs in the backfield along with Garner. Wide receiver to each side. Ball on the left hash mark. Taking their time, running the clock down. And we're going to take a timeout. So a Bruce Hayes communication timeout on the field. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Sors les Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, at the end of this game, Bubba Cobb, we're going to pick a Century Equipment Player of the Game.
There are a lot of nominees.
Yes, there are.
A lot of nominees, because when you have a ball game, a win like this, you
have so many yards on the ground.
You've got so many, and we've got some defensive stars tonight, and our offensive and defensive lines have done great. But we'll make our announcement, our choice later. 1:10 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County hand off once again to Jeffrey Taylor, and he's going to get across the 40-yard line, and hopefully enough for the first down. We only had to pick up 1 yard, and I think we did.
He got it. Yeah, I got 2.
So Brian Henson, insurance first down. So Dyer County can easily run out the clock. 59 seconds now remaining in the ball game.
They've got 3 timeouts, but I don't think it matters.
Well,
they going to take one? Looky here.
Apparently they're going to take one.
Well, there they go.
Bruce Hayes communication timeout. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
What is happy any hour? It's a revolutionary idea that happy should not be limited to 1 hour. It's about enjoying good times and great values at McDonald's. For a limited time, any size soft drink is just $1. A small McCafe shake, frappe, or smoothie is $2. And a refreshing medium Minute Maid slushie is $1.49. Where do you get happy any hour? At McDonald's. A la carte only. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, under a minute to play, Bubba Cobb.
I'll tell you what, we're going to run out the clock as quick as we can. This time we're going to pick up a few short yards, and Hunter Taylor on the carry, and it looks like
maybe the line of scrimmage.
Did they call another timeout?
Yep.
Yes, they did.
Son of a gun.
Let's keep it here this time, Chuck. Cody might be tired of getting back every few seconds to her. But this has been a good win for us here tonight against a regional team. It's our first regional win of the 7-5A era. It comes against the Northwest Vikings.
Yes, and this, of course, this is our first win in region play,
Yep.
And we did it in quick fashion, too. Only 2 hours, 43 minutes old is this game.
That's the quickest game we've played this year.
Well, when we had the clock running,
well,
was
that
quicker
was
than
quicker,
this one, but
not much.
Not much. I think that was about 2.5 hours, but I like this one because we win.
Second down, cross counter. We get it to Wells. He's going to bounce outside. He gets across the 35 to the 30. He's running down the sideline. He could go all the way, and he did. Touchdown, LaQuinton Wells. And he from what, the 38-yard line?
41-yard line. Yes, sir.
They call the timeout to try to stop to get the ball back, and we score the touchdown because they call the timeout. The game should have been over if they hadn't called the timeouts.
LaQuinton Wells has 102 yards. He's gone over 100.
So a big game for LaQuinton Wells, 102 yards, but Dyer County's on top now, 34-13. And that is the West Family Care Clinic touchdown, and now Trent Uhas has come in to attempt the Solace Seamless Gutters extra point. Good snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. Dyer County leads in this ball game now by a score of 35-13. 40 seconds remaining in the game. Let's take another 30-second break to remind you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
You in the market for something new? Hi, I'm Chastity Norval, a lender with Security Bank. We are a community bank with over 85 years of lending experience and success. Whether it is a new car or a small home project, we can help you. We also have a variety of other services for you and your money. Come by our New Bern location and let me see what I can do for you. Security Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Bubba Cobb, they wanted the ball back, so they're going to get it with 40.3 seconds to go. The only problem is they're now 35-13 in the hole.
They keep calling timeouts to get the ball back. Keep calling timeouts to get the ball. Now you got it back. But you gave up a long touchdown run to LaQuinton Wells, and Dyer County now goes on top 35-13 with 40 seconds remaining.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a new kicker. That's not Trent.
It is not. Number 39.
Is that Cruz? Number 39?
Elijah Cruz, sophomore kicker.
And kick off. An onside kick, and it's going to be recovered.
Well, I don't know if he meant that, but
he did it just the same.
He did it, yep.
So we had a new kicker come in. Trent Uhas must leg worn out from all the kickoffs and extra points he's done.
Yep, he earned the night off.
Yes.
Dyer County gets a few new faces on defense here tonight.
So the ball is spotted at the 47-yard line of Clarksville. They have 40 seconds left in the ball game trying to do something. They come out and they look like they're going to line up with trips to the left side. One to the right, one right receiver to the right side. Ball spotted on the right hash mark. Silver Trim has as quarterback. Going to fake a handoff right up the middle. They get across the 50, the 45, down to the 40-yard line before they're brought down. A first down for Northwest. Clock is stopped with 32 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball spotted at the 41. Trips once again to the left side. They quickly line up. Dyer County trying to get people off the field. I don't think they got them off on time. So this could be a free play.
Yep.
As Dyer County trying to get personnel off and didn't get them off in time. So a flag was thrown, or several were thrown.
Now, I don't know, did the offense substitute too? If the offense substitutes, you got to allow the defense to.
That's a college.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Legal substitution on Dyer County. So
we had too many folks out there.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back to the line of scrimmage if you're going to mark it off. Or they're going to take the play. I would assume they would mark it off. Well, we had 12 plus.
Yeah.
We had 2 or 3 trying to get off and didn't get off in time.
They're going to take the play, I guess.
Yeah.
They didn't call another timeout, did they? No.
No.
Okay.
No, they declined it, so take the play. Second down, they picked up what, about 6 yards on the play, so second down and about 4. 19 seconds remaining in the ball game. Clock is running. Man in motion coming to the sideline. Back to pass, looking across the middle, and it's going to be
almost
incomplete.
Picked off by number 17, Josh Stewart.
I thought Stewart had picked it off.
He's a freshman. He's one of the quarterbacks on offense.
Yeah, I thought when he broke across there, he had it, and if he'd got it, it was going to be gone. So, big freshman play that time. Stepped up, big play. 9 seconds remaining in the ball game. Third down and 4. Dyer County fixed to win their
This could be the last play of the game.
first regional win of the year. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Silver Trim, the quarterback, back to pass, looking downfield, rolling over to the left side. Going to run out of the pocket, going to throw it down into the end zone. They got a man there, and it's going to be
touchdown.
A touchdown.
Touchdown Vikings. Number 8. Who is that? Isaiah Farrar.
6'3" freshman. He was in the back of the end zone, and they make the pass to him, and it's a touchdown. With 1.9 seconds remaining in the ball game, Dyer County still leads 35-19, and they're going to line up and go for 2. It looks like.
When you get the practice in, you need it.
Yeah. They missed their last one. They're going to go for 2 here as they line up. Running back there with Silver Trim. He's going to roll to the right side. He's going to be pursued from the back side. He's going to throw it in the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete.
No good.
Incomplete. No good. So extra point attempt is no good. Dyer County leads in the ball game 35-19 with 1.9 seconds remaining in the ball game. So we will be taking another kickoff. I would have thought that touchdown play would have taken more time than that.
So we're going to get the ball back. We should have called timeouts. That's what it was, Bubba.
That's what it was. Oh, so you just thought we were going to get through earlier tonight.
Well, we are now, let's see, we are 2 hours and 51 minutes, 22 seconds into this game.
So you just thought we were going to get through way early.
If we get Steve to shut the lights off over there, I think they'll quit.
We'll have to take the kickoff, 1.9 seconds.
I think we'll just down it. We'll have to run a little bit.
We
and then
need to take a couple. We need
to
take a couple of steps with it anyway. Get the clock started, and then unless you see an opening down on the sideline for a touchdown, drop down to one knee as soon as you get the 1.9 seconds out of the way. But we had more penalties here late in the ball game than we really would like to have. I thought we did a really good job, showed a lot of discipline early in the ball game, most of the ball game, and not getting penalties. And then we got several late.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, making sure.
Normal kicker is 65 more. Is that him? It is. And we're bringing more people up close to the line. We've got more guys up to good hands, people. But there's a couple spots over to the side that they could punch it to. Let's see if he kicks it long or onside. He's going to kick it, and it's going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Jeffrey Taylor runs around. Now he goes to the one knee, and that's the ball game, and that was a smart move. And so Dyer County wins their first regional game of the year by a score of 35-19. So let's take a 3-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Ready to quit smoking? Cole Chiropractic is not just spinal adjustments. Dr. Cole uses auricular therapy along with nutrition to provide a fast, safe, and painless way to stop smoking. Stop giving yourself and your family excuses as to why you cannot stop smoking. For less than $200, you can be on your way to kicking butt. Smoking literally affects every organ in the body, so don't monkey around with your health. Decide to be smoke-free and call Cole Chiropractic for more information. Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, 731-285-2696.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. The best service, the best price, folks who really treat you nice. Yes, General Appliance and Furniture Company in historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
Save money and plant a tree. Dyersburg Electric encourages you to plant trees to shade your home and your air conditioning unit. Save money on your utility bills now and in the future. Another way to save is to purchase appliances with high Energy Guide ratings. Insurance